Yo, Bill. What up, what up? Think you need to let them know what's going on, baby. Time to tell them.
When I'm in the streets, I always remain cautious.
Let's go.
Every society honors its live conformists and dead troublemakers. I'm the son of Satan, sculpted the culture of the ancients. Burn me at the stake with my left hand stuck in the matrix. I'm the apex. I steal science off of spaceships. Black border contractors captured off of camcorders. Aftermath, slaughter, violent massacre. Masters of order, burning effigies of presidents and American flags. Veterans clash for the chance to sell terror for cash. Babylon destroyed the base of Migdosh. Death codes, murder squads, exploded churches and burning mosques. Throw your dice, now your destiny's cast. And these seeds of war were planted over centuries past. And the mysteries remain unsolved. Colossal pyramids on Mars. Visitors beyond the scriptures of Allah. God is on the side of the ones with money and large armies. Pray for death amongst these brainwashed zombies. Society is brainwashed.
I bet you can't see what I can see.
That's right.
There's a few things we have to address. I bet you can't see what I can see.
When I'm in the streets, I always remain cautious.
Good. November 5th, 2001, less than 2 months after 9/11 occurred. The infamous William Cooper was murdered, ex-naval intelligence officer. But now author of Behold the Pale Horse. He paid the cost. I can't say that I agree with everything that he wrote, but I admire him for speaking his mind though. Never holding his tongue for nobody. Our society is brainwashed. Guns in each other's faces for the same lies. Same everything and same nothing. Same bullshit materialism, the third world man's luxury, this false flag fuckery, an AIDS-affected junkie, your lady, your liberty, can't fuck me, can't touch me, the Black Pope, superior general, Tim Oscar riding like a pirate from Inglewood, bring the hood up to a hovering mothership, they already made the switch to the one world government.
I bet you can't see what I can see.
That's right.
There's a few things we have to address. I bet you can't see what I can see.
When I'm in the streets, I always remain cautious.
Good. Amongst the ivory top of witch doctors, witness explosion on the Groom Lake landing strip. The silicon source of a abandoned ship. Famine gripped the planet with the gigantic satanic fists. Believed to be linked to Al-Qaeda through his sandwich business. I don't advise you to believe these could be camera tricks. All I'm saying is to ask questions, amateurs. But Hollywood tries to pass off as a fantasy. Might have already happened in actuality. And vice versa. If Jesus Christ was a person, who was Mithra? Who was Krishna? Who was the first to be baptized, crucified, resurrected, betrayed and made into a martyr for someone else's redemption? Old men start wars for young dudes to die in Madison Avenue, telling you what you should be buying. Religion and science always profess peace, but in the end, who created the deadly war machine society is?
I bet you can't see what I can see. There's a few things we have to address. I bet you can't see what I can see.
When I'm in the streets, I always remain cautious.
That's right.
Good.
Alright, so now I like Michael hacking. I do. I enjoy his statements.
YouTube Premium is
a lot.
ad-free.
I don't want to hear that. I enjoy his statements on a lot of things, but one I'm going to have to disagree with as far as I don't throw shade on anyone. That's number one issue. But what I will do is say the truth, and I'm going to go ahead and say it again. Andrew Tate is a fucking joke. Andrew Tate is a Illuminati pawn, and I'm going to get back to talking about my content. It's one of the things I want to do. I think it's a good sign if I'm wanting to do that, as far as me trying to recover and heal from the impossible that no one else could. Let's make that clear. Andrew Tate could never walk in my shoes for one day. None of you could walk in my shoes for 1 millisecond. You have no idea what I've been through because you're in denial of it. Every time that I bring it up, you all want to try to sweep it under the table. You don't want to face the things that you've done to me as a society, and you don't want to talk about the truth. And that the truth is ugly. Okay? Now, I'm watching Andrew Tate right now on video, so let me give you my honest opinion while I look at this. I'm not impressed whatsoever. He's a fairly big guy. he's wiry. You know, I mean, he can swing. Do I think that he has good technique? Yes. Do I think that he's a good fighter? Yes. You know what I mean? Um, so I do understand what Michael's saying, and I do agree to some extent, but that doesn't make him anything other than that. You know what I mean? Other than being a fighter. And my point, um, it carries a little farther than that. But let me continue to watch. These are highlights of his. I can see that he has some talent. I can see that. Um, I feel like he would have more highlights if he was a little more talented, being honest. And I'm not hating, I'm just being real. I think this is a pretty short highlight video. I mean, it looks to me like he does the basic ass moves, is my point. He does the basic shit. He started as a nerd, in my opinion. I think he's a nerd still. I think he's a nerd. None of his punches are very impressive. Nothing is really that impressive. He has a little bit, he's got a little bit of something. I could see it. When he starts punching fast is when he has the best luck. Because again, it's about speed. This game is about speed. So I definitely think that he has his shit together a little bit as a fighter, but it's just because he's a tall, lanky guy. He has a little bit of power. He's from Britain. Okay. I wouldn't put it past him to say that he's probably fought a lot of scrubs. Okay. And I think that he just trains and puts into execution what he trains for. Um, However, I still think that we're a totally different animal. Let me rewind that back. I want to see that last one. I mean, he's just throwing basic fucking punches. I mean, what people don't understand is the like okay, I see now. Yeah, he's got good footwork, he's got good technique, and he's in good shape. But it doesn't quite cut it, as far as me being impressed. Reason being, again, I look at the definition in somebody's arms. That's the main thing to me. The definition tells me everything. Not how big the arm is, not how wiry someone is. Like, you could tell that he's wiry and he's got a long reach. You understand? But again, this is because your leagues are full of shit and they match you against scrubs and they don't really push you. They don't really make you have to be a fighter. Love you, honey. You know, they let you get away with basically scraping by and posing. Is my general real consensus and opinion on it. And like I said, I never hate on anyone, you know, but when you've got this dude, and this is the part I'm more focused on, is not his fighting career. I mean, shout out to him. I'm proud of him for his fighting career. I think it's cool. But that doesn't make you, let me put it to you like this. Fighters are not rich. Fighters are broke. So there has to be an explanation as to where this illusion that he's supposed to be rich comes from. First of all, I don't see it in any of his videos. I don't see any evidence of him being rich, because he's not. I see all evidence of him being a Freemason, which would prove that he can't be rich, because you sold your soul. You can't own anything, therefore you cannot own any material wealth or money. Freemasons cannot, they do not allow ownership in that organization. You need to study the organizations y'all talk about and refer to and understand them before you speak and get your facts straight. Freemasonry is what owns the courtrooms. It doesn't own the courtrooms, it's how the courtroom runs. The courtroom was actually built upon Freemasonry on its back. Freemasonry invented the courtroom. So to think that they would bring justice is laughable. So again, you have to understand the true enemy here and the true thing. And the enemy is, you know, at the end of the day, other human beings, sadly. But it also has to do with spirits. And it's the spirits who are inhabiting the human beings. And, I mean, number one, he does kind of look like a reptilian. I wouldn't put that past him at all. He has a very large skull, which is kind of odd. I mean, I'm just saying there's signs of him having kind of a weird walk, a different build. He stands extremely straight up, which is very bad, especially in fighting. And I don't care what anyone teaches or tells you. That's something that I brought to the table and I proved a long time ago. I'm living proof. Standing up straight as a fighter is the dumbest thing you could do, because the minute that you get hit, you will fall like a ton of bricks. Also, you're putting your spine in danger of more injury and the ability to actually snap and break, which is why a lot of people break their backs, like in football and shit like that, when they stand up straight. I had a guy named Jay Austin in middle school. He fucked his back up so bad he could never play running back again. And he was like a hater of mine. And I remember one day he was a big guy, and and he thought he was the shit, and they'd kiss his ass in Austin, and the girls would like him and shit. I don't understand why. I was better looking than him, but I didn't care. I never paid any attention to it, being honest. My point is just that people are odd. People are weird. People have a lot of nuances. I think it's because they don't see reality, which again brings me back to that point. Notice when I said I was better looking, I truly am by a long shot. But if you notice, a lot of women have bad taste. Why do you think they have bad taste? Are they not blinded, perhaps, to the reality that they occupy and live in? I think so. So again, to bring me back to my point, one day he tried to bully me. He tried to pick me up, because he was bigger and stronger than most kids our age. And it didn't work out too well for him, because I literally grabbed his bitch ass and dragged him down with me to the fucking fence. So he hit his head in the fence. Because I'm pretty resourceful. So I was the smallest kid in my middle school, mind you. So I was a little kid. I was tiny. So he was able to pick me up. He picked me up, and yeah, I'm so fucking scrappy and tough that when he picked me up, I said, "Okay, motherfucker," and grabbed him, I think by like his collar or something, and dragged him down with me when he tried to throw me, which is what you do in fighting. See, I wasn't taught by anyone. I learned how to fight in my real life. I've been fighting my entire existence. Has been the craziest fight you could ever imagine in my life. So, when I see someone like Andrew Tate, I'm not impressed. Why am I not impressed? I mean, it'd be hard to impress me, to be honest. Nothing really impresses me at this point with what I've been through. But he doesn't impress me because he doesn't have the speed. In my opinion, you might think that he's showing examples of speed. I'm way faster. I don't see speed. I see a robot. I see a robot practicing technique, and that shit goes a long way. It goes a long way, period. I mean, technique is necessary, you know what I mean? But it also goes a long way when you're fighting scrubs. When you're in these leagues and it's all just a bunch of fucking brainwashed garbage, like, yeah, this shit works, is he a decent fighter? Sure. He doesn't know 52 blocks, I could tell you that much. He's never fought somebody who knows 52 blocks. That much is clear, because every kick that he throws would be completely useless and futile. It would shut down the entire kick game, which he never really had going for him, clearly, because all his highlights are punches. You see, I can analyze shit pretty quickly. So he was never that great of a kicker. Then number one, people think that the only way you can kick again is the only orthodox way. If he was some kind of genius, or he was original or creative, he would kick in an unorthodox manner like I do. See, I can kick that way. However, doing a bold-faced open kick is the dumbest fucking thing you could do, because I know what's coming. So if I'm against a fighter and he's opening his stance like that, and I realize, oh, this is how he kicks, how is he going to ever get a kick on me unless I'm a complete dumbass? Which is why, again, I say they fight scrubs. Because anyone who's not a scrub would understand the concept of putting your fucking arm up and blocking the kick. It's not that difficult. It's really not. And there's not that much power in his kicks. I've seen his kicks at all. So that doesn't make sense to me, number one. The whole thing, I mean, and then you got to understand too, I mean, you're saying, like, let's look up, I was looking at his record right now. His record, let me see if I can go back. His record was 76 wins and 9 losses. Okay. And he was what? He became the kickboxing world champion and the infusion live champion on something. So it doesn't seem to me like he was really a boxer, mind you. Right? So if he's a kickboxer, kickboxing is a whole different game, bro. You don't have to be that great of a fighter to win in kickboxing. You just got to know how to kick and throw some punches, which is what I see his arsenal is. He's nothing special. You know, do I think he could go far as a fighting career in the USA, like with the fucking crappy leagues we have? Fuck yeah. Honestly, he should get back to fighting and shut the fuck up. Honestly, because yeah, he could go very far with the way these agencies are shaped. But what is it to go far? Because they don't pay. It's all an illusion if you study what I study and know what I know, right? These boxing leagues don't pay anybody. They're not rich. So again, getting back to my point, fuck his fighting game. It's the concept of who he is. He got in the fucking squad car. Okay, he threw up the fucking diamond, this symbol, like this. Then he tries to play it off in a short video and says, oh, it was something my father did when we played chess. That's absolute crazy nonsense. It's a blatant bull-faced lie. And the reason I'm talking about this right now is because I just brought it up to Jenny and I was talking about it all, but I wanted to, and that's just me trying to breathe, but I wanted to deliver it to y'all so that y'all can understand the truth and reality of what's going on here. He's behind Piers Morgan on Piers Morgan TV show with this. He's constantly doing this. What this means is allegiance to Satan. Okay? This is nothing to be proud of. This means that you're a Freemason, you work for Illuminati. You're a puppet. That's what it means. Anyone who you see throw this up, or this up, or this up, is a Freemason. This is allegiance to Satan. This is allegiance to the devil. I'm only putting it up because I'm showing you what it means. Blood gang members, this is one of their signs. Because God, who's the devil, infiltrated gang activity. All gangs. He's who's calling the shots, not you humans. And he created, do you understand what I'm saying? Divinely, he created all this. To create what? Separation. That's why you have so many gangs. Just like he created religion divinely. It is divine. It's also divinely fucked. It's divinely there to lead us off track, to deceive us. He's the enemy, not our friend. You see what I'm saying? If he was our friend, he would help us. He wouldn't deceive us and lie to us. It's common fucking sense, right? But he plays on y'all's sympathy in your mind, and he plays a very simple, basic mind trick that only works on people who are sheep and are not awoken. When you wake up, this shit don't work on you no more because you understand that this is a matrix, that it is real. It's extremely real, but it is a matrix. And that was the point of why I'm so into fighting, because I'm obsessed with the concept of like punching through walls, and like I punched straight through fences in the past with ease, like wooden fences where the planks are solid and I can just punch straight through the plank. I've been able to do it with car mirrors. I took in this, back in the day, got pissed one time, took the palm of my hand, broke a fucking car mirror, clean off, the whole mirror. It was shattered in my hand, the glass. I was bleeding. I just washed it off, went on about my day. These are real things. So, point is, that's like a different level of strength. That's that mental strength, and that's what I'm obsessed with, is the concept of, if this is a matrix, then I should be able to move like through the wall. Okay, now there's people who teach that it's actually possible, like a ninja. I had a teacher in college that was trying to teach me shit that had to do with becoming a ninja, basically, and part of that was about that, like being able to transfer through walls. I don't know how you do it still, but supposedly there's supposed to be some kind of way, maybe even teleportation. And if people think that's crazy, cool, but I, for one, am obsessed with it and think it's very interesting. Anything that is that insane and can work and seems impossible, it intrigues me. Let me catch up to the comments. My point is, when he got arrested, he was in the cop car, he threw this up. This is why the eye of Horus, okay? Eye of Set, Eye of Seti. This also has to do with describing your subconscious, in my opinion, and public what? Perception. This is perception. See the TV. That oblong box is a weapon. It is designed to control human beings' perception, to keep you in the trap and the lie, because the world is not this oblong box which is in this pyramid. It is all of this. That's number one. Then number two brings you into, if you really get into it deeper, if you have a different belief concept, which is that you would start realizing what I tend to believe and realize, which is that the reality that we live in is not happening outside of my physical mind, but it's within all of our minds. Meaning that we're inside of my head right now, which changes things. It changes the concept of fear for me a little bit, and that's why I think like that. It helps me a lot, because I'm not afraid of crazy people and crazy shit and danger as much as other people, or at all, because I'm fucking crazy. I'm not crazy in a bad sense, I'm crazy in a controlled sense, because I understand that this is a matrix and that everything can be defeated. Make sense? Anything can be conquered. Doesn't matter what it is, doesn't matter how big or bad it is. The bigger they are, the harder they fall, correct? So, point is, when you realize everything is created out of what? Thoughts. This is what this has to do with. Controlling your thoughts. If you control the mind, you enslave the masses. You control your mind, you control everything. You control their body, you control everything that they do. Which is what they wish that they could do. Not what they've accomplished. What they may have accomplished with most of you sheep, but not with people like me. Okay? So you have the pecking order fucked up, because there are people like me walking around in your society who are completely awake, okay, and are not feeding off of people and these sheep. We're trying to wake people up to get on our level. Okay? So again, in order for him to throw up this symbol, he would have to be a Freemason. I see you. He would have to be a Freemason, meaning that... Huh?
I said I love you.
I love you. Meaning that he works for Freemasonry, right? Okay? So, knowing that, he's fake. All the leagues are fake to me. I don't take any of them seriously. The Jake Paul and the Nate Diaz shit, that was a complete joke. That's how I feel about it. All Nate Diaz did is do this. Like, you can't be serious, bro. Like, if these dudes get in the ring with me, bro, I'm gonna punch right through their guard. Do y'all realize that? I'm talking, if Nate Diaz does this in a fight with me, and he thinks this is gonna protect him, I'm gonna hit his arm into his face and leave a fucking indenture in his forehead. That's how hard I hit. I punch through people's guards. There is no way to defend me. I will hit straight through a guard. And putting that guard up might be more dangerous, because I'm going to make your fist hit your forehead when I hit in boxing. Okay? It's not wise. You'd almost be better leaving no fucking guard down and learning how to move and duck. Okay? Number 2. The most skilled fighters like me, we don't have to protect our face at all times. We can keep our hands down because we're that quick that we know that we're able to come up. That's actually a more skilled set of fighting than having your guard up at all fucking times. If you have your hands like this, you are not a skilled fighter. Nate Diaz is a piece of shit. He's had a ton of losses. He talks with a lisp because he's had years of fucking abuse with his brains getting bashed in because he can't fight. He has no defense game. He's not a fighter. He's a fucking idiot. He's been fighting scrubs, and scrubs have been whooping his monkey fucking ass. Let's be real. So for Jake Paul, a YouTuber, a clown, a faggot, a homo, to come out, right, and act like suddenly, oh, I'm a fighter now. I see videos of this dude. This dude is scrawny. They're trying to get him as big as they can. They're trying to make him look big with camera angles. They're giving him every supplement and fucking protein shake in the book. And he still look weak to me. He still look little and scrawny. Straight up. And you could look at me and say whatever you want, but my body is a little different. See, I'm toned. I have actual definition in my arms and all my muscles. I have something I call hidden muscle. So when it comes out, when I'm actually active and doing something like grabbing something or throwing a punch, people are like, holy shit, that dude's a lot bigger than what I thought. Right? That's what comes with actual strength training for years and years and years. Something these people don't have. Andrew Tate is decently sized. I feel like he's an imitation of me, trying to copy me. I feel like David Goggins is kind of an imitation of me. I feel like all of this is to copy me. Yes, 100%. That's what Freemasons have been doing since day one. We've got concrete proof of it. Out the ass. That's what they do. They steal and emulate. It's the fucking culture of thieves. Call it what it is. You're not original. You're not anybody. My thing is, Jake Paul, I take personally because it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to see a faggot who ain't from the street and ain't tough pretend like he's a fighter. And I'm willing to back it up any fucking time. However, they're not. Why? I've been asking for these fights for decades. It'll never happen because they don't want it to. The only way I'm going to have it happen is if I make it happen with my own fucking resources. You know, if I just fucking show up somewhere and say, hey, I want a box, pussy. Straight up, and get at him in his face and say you're a pussy ass bitch and I know that you can't beat me in a boxing match. And I'll do it. I don't give a fuck. So understand, like, dudes like that, and that's what I'm saying, like, these are the type of people, they're fucking cowards. Like, combat should be an open lane that you can come back to and revisit anytime if you're really a warrior and a fighter. These people duck and run. They'll do, like, one fight and then they'll run. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, that's what they want to, like, steal victories and shit. Like, bro, real fighters are open 24/7, homie. You can always win one and lose one. It's not about just winning and losing. It's about the skill level and the art and the craft and the shit that comes out within it. That's what y'all don't get because y'all don't understand what fighting is. Fighting is spiritual. So when I see someone like Jake Paul and he's trying to look crazy and all that shit, boy, I wish you'd fucking step in the ring with me. I really do, dog. I guarantee you I teach you a lesson. I promise you. For real, for real. Like, I'd sit that boy down on his ass quick. You know what I mean? For real shit. I'm not playing, bro. I'm not these actors. I'm not these other YouTube niggas. I'm telling you straight up, if Jake Paul wants to get in a ring with me, hey, let's do it. Instead of talking. You see what I'm saying? But they don't want to do that. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, they have the pecking order backwards. Y'all think Jake Paul's rich. I own billions in equity right now. I do everything independently. I own all my shit. I got my deals and mergers and everything set up. I'm closing an oil deal out right now. I'm getting a bonus over $1,200. It ain't nothing. What are you talking about? Do you think Andrew Tate is doing shit like that? How? Andrew Tate has an entire support system. Andrew Tate, the media will follow him around. Why? Because he's a Mason. Media's not going to follow me around. I could make the newspaper once in a while or something as Batman or some shit on a fluke. Right? Who would be creating the media attention in that aspect? Me. Not a support system, right? How's that the same? It's not. It's completely different. I'm an individual. I'm a real fucking man. I'm an actual man. I own all my shit. Anything I do, I stand on as a man. I have pride. I have morals. I have a fucking moral compass. I don't get up on this fucking screen and kick fake shit like Andrew Tate when I'm not representing what I'm kicking. Because he can't kick that. Because he's a Freemason. Everything he's got around him is handed to him and not really his. See, they only enjoy it while it lasts. This fake, oh, there's food on the table. I eat a ton. Ask Jenny. I eat like a hungry hippo. So what? I pay for all my own food. I don't sit there and go, oh, I'm a Mason. I'm gonna just eat free every day off the back of Freemasonry, but I'm a man. What? That's not a man. Men go out and hunt for food. Men go out and hustle and go out and get it and make shit happen. So, like I said, the reason why I don't respect none of them is because they're not men. Period. And I have every right to say it. 100%. I'm not a Mason. I do my own shit. Everything that I claim to have, I have. Everything I build, I independently build as a man. And I'm not saying that I'm the only one who is capable of that. Not at all. But the question is, why has no one else done it? That's what's odd. That's why I don't respect them. I respect men, which there's far and few, if any. You know what I mean? Other than me. Other than that, I just think it's whack. But like I said, the point is, this is all like wrestling. His conviction, this court date, this whole thing is just to draw more media attention to him. The hyped up, stupid, fucking loaded questions from the interviewers, the repeated interview after interview. What are we interviewing on? What has this man accomplished? What has he done? Nothing. Nothing. You understand? And some people have some points against him that are valid and true. Like I heard one dude say there's two genders. He got up there and called him a hateful bigot for saying there's two genders. These people are trying to flip reality. Y'all aren't understanding perception. So when he gets in the police car and he does this, nobody confidently does this unless this is an act. See, y'all aren't awake, man. Y'all don't get how dangerous this is. This is like fucking terrorist shit what they're doing in front of you. Because you're not understanding how serious it is. You're not understanding these corporations, the judge, the jury, everyone, the whole court system, all of it is Freemasonry. They are having rituals at night, doing crazy shit, and then meeting and doing things like this. Theatrics. Theatrics to make you people in the public believe that Andrew Tate is a real citizen who gets treated like us, when he is not. What are you not understanding? It's not that confusing. The dude is a fucking puppet. Okay? He's not going through any trial. How do we know that he was in a cell? He said in a cell with roaches and shit. How do I know that? How do I know, like I said, that he wasn't in some club resort playing golf this entire time? He said, I'm home now. I want to stay home. I'm tired. You don't get tired from sitting in a cell. You got plenty of time to sleep. Right? You get tired from going and playing golf and swimming in a designer pool. That's how fucking stupid I think they sound. That's how full of shit I know they are. Not think, no. You understand? So like I said, to having a 76 win and 9 loss streak in any sport is amazing, and that's great, and kudos to you. But again, you're a kickboxer. You're not a boxer, nigga. You're a kickboxer. You're not a fighter. You're a kickboxer. Kickboxing is different. I'm not saying it's not fighting, but I'm just saying it's a different form of fighting that is way different. Okay? In boxing, there's no fucking kicks. Okay? In MMA, you have a combination of everything. I don't get it. I really don't. I don't understand why these people are trying to act like they're the creators and originators of something they're just not, and everyone else is nobody because of an oblong box called a fucking TV. That doesn't make sense to me. Because these people, to me, are nobodies. They don't exist. The same way they try to act, I really feel towards them. Y'all ain't a part of my shit. Y'all ain't a part of fighting. Y'all ain't fighters. You got a dude named Floyd Mayweather who's 3 feet tall and has the arm of a fucking ant. And you're trying to tell me this is the best fighter in the world? Y'all are funny. This is why y'all do that fake laughing and desperation and delusional talk, because you're upset at the reality that we live in and occupy, motherfucker. And that's not my problem. I am reality. So like I said, I back it up 100%, anytime, anywhere, any place, to anyone. You feel me? I'm not impressed at all. 76 and 9 kickboxing straight. Okay? Do you ever talk about the fact that people like him are lucky? That he has the fucking luxury to run around doing kickboxing? Let me ask you something. Did he fund his tours? No. But you'll lie. Did he pay for his own hotel expenses like I have this entire time? No. Then shut the fuck up. You know, anyone can do that. I mean, I'd love to have the luxury of just being a pampered baby back bitch and getting all my expenses paid and being sent around to do whatever. I clearly would excel in that, right? Because I'm already doing it independently. But see, when I do things, I gotta pay for them, motherfucker. See the difference? Andrew Tate ain't going through what he didn't have false accusations thrown at him. I did. That's stealing my story and faking it. It's fake. Y'all can't see that? Y'all is dumb, bro. Y'all are simple, man. For real. Y'all are fucking stupid, bro. This is just like I tell people all the time. Obama and Osama. Obama, Osama bin Laden. Obama, Hussein. You can't hear what that name sounds like? His real name supposedly was Barry Soetoro. He was born in Hawaii. He's not from the United States. That's a traitor. That's an invader. So what do you mean? That's just facts. If he was born in Hawaii and his real name's Barry Soetoro, which is what the documents say, right? That's an invader of this country. That's someone who's clearly coming here to destroy the United States of America, which they've already done. I had this dude, that same black dude, right, that doesn't even realize the shit he says. I just laugh at and make fun of now because he's comical. Always talking about the same shit, can't get over the past. Like, bro, you just are comical, homie. And I'm not mad at nothing. That's why I keep talking to him, because I just think it's funny. He was talking about this great country and blah, blah, blah. This country is a shithole now. And you people would be the first to try to act like you can say something to me. Motherfucker, my ancestors built this country. this country, the phrase this country, does not mean this country the way you're trying to make it sound. I'm talking about America. The shit that my ancestors built that all of you, right, get to enjoy because of my ancestors. Right? That all of you continue to invade but don't belong here and aren't from here. So America was never yours. Let's get that straight. You tried to make it and turn it around into a third world country, which you have now, where everything is supposed to benefit you all and not us, who are from here and created it, and you wouldn't be here and able to do that if it wasn't for us and we didn't give you fucking permission. That's what people don't get. He was talking about that other day about the Mexican-American War, which I've talked about a million times, right? We took Texas to Cali. That's what we did in that war, right? But y'all want to flip the script on it. See, every time they talk, they have some kind of issue with reality. I don't have to redeem myself. That's why you don't see me getting upset at people and telling them, oh, well. Bro, we took Texas to Cali. Let's be realistic. The only reason that motherfuckers is here, seriously, being 100% legit, is because we gave them fucking permission. 100%. If you don't know that, then you probably shouldn't be here. You should probably leave. Okay? Because that's the reality. That really is the reality. We gave people permission. We allowed you motherfuckers. Do you understand that? And any time that we want to take that permission away, we could. That's 100% the truth. And if you don't think so, you live in an alternate fucking reality and you should leave. Straight up. No, the point is, they made this country nicey nice after all the crazy shit happened with my ancestors taking all the land, taking everything, owning people, right? All that shit happened, and then we had to make it cute because we got, towards the later years, in the 90s and shit, 80s to 90s, whatever, and then we entered the millennium, and things just get more sensitive, and that's fine. I don't have an issue with that. I don't have an issue with people traveling here or coming here, but don't call it America, because it ain't. Understand? It stopped being America the minute that we didn't have a real president, which was a long time ago. The only real president we had was Ronald Reagan, in my opinion. It stopped being America when they didn't protect our fucking borders. This fucking same idiot was talking about that the other day. Oh, the borders and what. Like, dude, you have the whole this shit backwards because you don't have knowledge and don't understand what the fuck is going on. And I told him, and it took him a minute to understand, and he was like, oh, yeah, you're right. He was literally arguing with me. He's like, oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I study this shit for a living, bro. I've been doing this shit for over 15, 20 years. I devoted my life, okay, to studying my enemy. Because you have to know your enemy to defeat your enemy. I know everything about this shit. And I don't even talk about it really. I want to start talking about it again on here to educate people. Because that's what I like to do. Educate the public. I'm going to say this again. You all don't seem to understand the concept. In order for any country to exist and be a country, you have to protect the border. You cannot let foreigners come in at all. Yes, it's not racist. It's the truth. You have to protect your border or you're not a country. Okay? Our president is a traitor, all of them. They failed to protect our border. That is their fucking oath and the part of their fucking job description. They're a traitor. That's reality. How is that confusing? You're not a territory if you don't protect your fucking border. The only thing that makes you a territory is those little squiggly lines called a border. Right? So what our presidents did, because they're all corrupt, and the Bush family is the sons and daughters of Aleister Crowley, the most wickedest man to ever walk the planet, worship God, who is Satan, directly. His wife opened her mouth and channeled a book from the devil himself, and he wrote it. Fuck out of here. The Bush family are his kids. Starting to get the picture? Yeah, you live in a satanic devil-worshipping nation that is a fucking joke. It's all fake. The symbol, the eye, is everywhere. You all can't see it. I saw it years ago, decades ago, when I got hit in my temple with metal. I woke up, and when I woke up, I started looking at my reality for what it really is, and I understood a concept that you all never will because I see it every day. I could try to tell someone about it, but y'all just don't get it. You're not really listening to how, because this should shatter your entire belief system. It should put a fire up your ass to make you understand how small and pathetic and fucking behind and dumb you really are, because y'all aren't hearing what I'm saying. I'm going to say this one more time. You live in a prison designed by the devil. You all just can't see it, but I can. I see where I'm at. You all can't. That's the difference. The reason why I'm able to speak is because I'm enlightened. I know knowledge. Knowledge is not something you read in a book. Knowledge is something you find from life experience and you get the facts on, because you experience it firsthand. You see, the difference is I don't have to. We open our eyes the same way, right? But I can see that eye everywhere around me. You all can't, because you're not paying attention. Got what I'm saying? Start opening your eyes. Start looking at the symbols of every company around you and corporation. You know what they're called? Masonic symbols. What did I just tell you runs all the corporate system? Freemasonry. Do you know what Masonic means? Like, predated back to Egypt, where religion was created. Christianity is a stolen religion. It was a story. Okay, I'm sure there's truth to it. They sprinkled truth in the Bible, but that doesn't make the whole book true, because it's nothing but a bunch of hogwash lies and bullshit. And it was written by the divine, who is God, who is the devil, deceiving you. And it's actually written because he's such a wicked motherfucker and so slick and intelligent that the son bitch is actually using your own mind against you yet again. Because he's so smart, he realizes that not smart, but he just knows what y'all don't, because y'all are just regular human beings. So he knows that your subconscious, if you relay this information into your subconscious long enough, there's 7-8 billion people in the world. All our subconsciouses are connected. It's what's building this reality right now. Our thoughts, like I said, we're all inside of my mind, our mind right now. So they know that they can engineer your own subconscious against you. So what does the Bible end in? Please tell me, someone in the audience. I'll give y'all a minute. How does the Bible story that's so great that everyone wants you to believe and listen to the book and follow God, the great God that's done so much? He's given cancer to everyone I've ever seen. He's killed everyone in his path. He's destroyed millions in wars. He's done nothing but tirade and destroy us, but he's our fucking friend, right? It's common sense. Okay? So again, if you listen, you will hear the reality and the truth. Now again, can someone answer me that question in the chat? How does the Bible story end? Please tell me, and then I'll continue. Alright, let me catch up. Fighters get bruised and battered sometimes, life-threatening injuries. MMA is a Freemason sport. I don't care what they go through. The point is that, like you said, it's a Freemason sport. They all are. So is boxing. Any league is. That's why you have to get your hands registered. Because why? They want to take real niggas like me and get them out of it. Do you see what I'm saying? So you can't say you're the best fighter in the world. You're part of a pampered baby league that's laughable and comical. Y'all are little bitches. You're not fighters by any means, partner. Okay? That's just fucking reality. Okay? If little skinny T.I. can run up on Floyd Mayweather and give him a run for his money in a club, I'm sorry, but that ain't no fighter. Okay? T.I. looks like a stick. Okay? He looks like something I could break and snap. Okay? Literally. Okay? You can't be serious. This is ridiculous, man. T.I. is like the size of a fucking, I don't even know, like a rag doll. I mean, he's a little nick, you know? And he could shout all that ATL shit all he wants. Like I said, I got locked up in Bankhead. That's the hood he claimed to be from, nigga. That's how real shit is, but y'all don't listen. Y'all are too busy trying to act like the real ones like me are fake and laugh and make poke jokes and shit and act like shit funny and not understanding how real shit is. And I'm talking about the rabbit hole goes so deep you little fuckers could never fathom it. Okay? Don't think for 1 second that just because I get on here and I'm trying to enjoy myself and my life that I done forgot who I am, or I don't know what the fuck is going on. I know exactly what's going on. With everything. I'm omnipotent, nigga. Okay? I am a fucking god. Real shit. That's what y'all will never understand. The human beings are supposed to be gods. What does it say in your Bible that you claim to believe in? And I know more about theology than all of you fucking fake Christians. Right? He was created in the image of man. In the image of God. Man was created by the image of man. The image of God. We are gods. Dumb fuck. What do y'all have against your own power? That's not pathetic. See, like I said, if aliens ever watch this, they say, them fuckers are retarded. I mean, look at them. They're destroying each other at an alarming rate. We're the only species of anything that is that fucking stupid, that just destroys and slaughters each other for absolutely no apparent reason over a piece of green fucking paper. Do you understand how fucking retarded the human race actually is? Like, from my perspective, do you understand why I don't fuck with people and why people piss me the fuck off? Do you understand how stupid humanity is? You understand you're in no position to judge anyone, especially me? Do you understand that? Like, y'all motherfuckers is retarded. Oh, look at the news every day. Y'all literally fucking retarded. And you know why all these things happen? It's called brainwashing. It's not just happening. All these people are running around in a craze, destroying each other, doing all this crazy shit you see on the news because they're fucking being controlled by frequencies. The only way that the frequency can manipulate and control you is if your fucking subconscious is being manipulated and your mind and your brain is being controlled. Just like I was telling Jenny earlier, when you go to prison, it doesn't mean you have to act like a bitch. You don't have to be super gangsta because you're sitting in a cell. That's just something that people think goes along with it. Why? Because they're brainwashed. If you allow your environment or anyone to tell you how to act and who to be, or you change as a person and your behavior changes because of your environment, because of what someone says or what you believe, claim to believe, and what you were taught, you're being manipulated. Period. If you can't be yourself, nigga, how would you, you know what I mean? How would you not, do you understand what I'm saying? What I'm saying is all these prison thugs, all these motherfuckers who think they tough, y'all can never compare that to me. I'm not the same. I know I'm tough. See, I do tough shit. There's a difference between someone who does extremely hardcore shit all the time and represents toughness and somebody, and what I go through and what I survive and what I continue to push through, right, which is anything and everything. I do my best, what's in my control. I am not in control of everything. I admit that. None of us are. But it's the point of knowledge is power. And that's why I study what I study. It wasn't to be above anyone. It's just to know what the fuck is going on and honestly to help other people and to take care of people. And that's why I started studying it, because I knew I was going to have to take care of someone and take care of people. That's why I like to protect people. So like I said, if you don't know what's what, when you got these people on here playing games and saying lies and talking dumb shit and they don't even know who they talking about, I'm an awoken being, my nigga. I'm not missing a beat on nothing. I know everything going on at all times. I have this entire time. Fuck is y'all talking about? Like, real talk, bro. Like, y'all insult my intelligence, man. I'm really tired of it, bro. I'm a fucking literal genius. Okay? Like, god damn, y'all need to shut the fuck up. Alright, let me continue. They don't even pay you enough. Fighters are not rich, right? MMA is straight for bums. Exactly. Conor McGregor's not rich. Conor McGregor is a Freemason. Why do you think you see him doing what Freemasons? Smoking cigars, trying to show off, trying to upgrade his wife who he doesn't love. He did that right in front of all of us. Do y'all remember that? A lot of you probably don't know about that, right? Yeah, he was hitting on some bitch at some function. He's like any narcissistic male. He's like my father was. He's trying to upgrade his bitch. Sorry, excuse my language, but it's true. Bitch upgrade. Ching. He's trying to upgrade his bitch. You hear me, honey? It's funny. But yeah, he was trying to upgrade his bitch. He was trying to upgrade his wife. He never loved his wife. He's like any piece of shit man, which is why I find it fucking crazy when bitches and people talk about the word men and start saying man this and how to be a real man. Y'all bitches ain't never seen a real man, trust me, because y'all can't handle me. That's number one. Number two, you hate real men, motherfucking stupid fucking backwards ass bitch. So what are you talking about? Like, no bitch should ever say the word real man or man period, or try to teach anything about a man, because you fuckers will never know what it takes to be me. Period. You have no fuck. I got burnt through my stomach and abdomen, my nigga. I've been in and out of jail half my life and have no felonies. Make that make sense. I've been in cop cars more than fucking Tupac went to jail, nigga. Literally. I've been in more shit than you people can imagine. I'm in 1,000,000 in the street, 10-0 in my own league, in fucking backyard boxing. And I gotta wake up every day and see this sad shit where a YouTuber faggot named Jake Paul wants to pretend that he's tough now. Now he's supposed to be a tough guy. This is like watching Shia LaBeouf pretend that he's the guy who's doing the assignments for the cartel. Remember that gay movie I never watched? Do you know what I'm talking about, honey?
Yeah.
Like
how
how do you go from Even Stevens and being the biggest nerd fuckface in the world, the biggest prick face, ugly little faggot motherfucker, to I'm tough now and not be a Freemason? Dr. Dre, like Eazy-E said, was a bitch. Dr. Dre was wearing Kool-Aid pumps. The nigga was a fag. He was sucking dick and eating pussy. This is literally what they said in the studio. Firsthand. Dre, Dr. Dre, the nigga you all listen to that literally puts women down with Snoop Dogg, who got Tupac murdered, and literally sits here and tells you bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks, and you stupid bitches listen to it and say it like it's cool. Then you'll be the first bitch to get online and say Tyree Sneed says the word bitch and should be castrated, okay, and hung to a cross. Okay, and what's the word for it, honey? What is it? Crucified. And crucified because he said bitch. He called a bitch who's actually a bitch. He should be crucified immediately. But when Dr. Dre says it, because he's a faggot, it's okay. That's how backwards your society is. Are you starting to understand and catch my drift? This is why when bitches talk, I don't listen. Because any bitch who wants to prove to me that they're a woman is going to have to understand one fucking thing. I need that addressed ASAP. I need it addressed how y'all can listen and bump music from the people who had Tupac, a real nigga, literally slaughtered. Okay? Like execution style. And the man that you're supposed to care about, Tupac, because you're a woman, right? Man and woman are supposed to coexist in harmony and kind of have each other's back. Right? Because if we don't, who will? Right? That's why Tupac's gone, because all you cold-hearted piece of shit bitches, but y'all don't give a fuck about that nigga, but you'll literally bump the music from the people who slayed him in a pussy coward manner, and now Floyd Mayweather's coming out saying, oh yeah, by the way, I'm just going to mention this after, what it's been 20 years later or however long, I just, out of the blue, because I want attention right now, and I'm Floyd Mayweather, and no one will suck my dick because I'm an ugly little nigga, and I'm 3 feet tall. I just want to say that I witnessed the Tupac murder too. Yes, I saw it, I was there, and I was watching, and I knew what was going to happen, is what he should have said. Right, of course you were there, because your little bitch ass was in on it, you little motherfucker. No duh. 50 Cent talks about it, y'all are so stupid. When 50 Cent came out, 50 didn't blow because 50 blew. 50 blew because the system wanted 50 to blow. 50's lyrics read, he said exactly these words. Because he got hit like I got hit, but he ain't fucking breathing. That line was about Tupac, and none of you can figure that out. Because you're simple. Okay? The point was, they had to get Tupac out of there, just like they want to get me out of here, like they've been trying forever, right? And keep failing, right? And they're doing some really sick shit trying to get me up out of here, way beyond what they did to Tupac, okay? And they're trying to get me out of here. Why? Because in order for them to try to maintain any kind of control or make any money or survive or allow this Freemason system to fund their efforts and do their evil, they got to get rid of the good guy. Period. They got to get rid of the only force that's opposing that can stop their evil bullshit. That's why I like Tupac. Because that's what he represented to me. Just like he said, if you ain't a G, you ain't a gangster, I'm going to crush your whole empire. And that's what it's time for. And that's when they took him out. I'll never forget that interview, the Vibe interview, because it was the realest shit ever what he was talking about. Because he was talking about the real shit, and he was talking about in the street. That's why the nigga was in the street, wearing a bandana, talking about basically military tactics like guerrilla warfare. Basically, he was looking at it the same way I do from a street perspective on how to take over this game, and he wanted to get rid of all them niggas because they needed to go. That's why he said whatever the names he said with one nation, and that's what we was trying to do, he said, and clearly it didn't work out because niggas have a hard time uniting, period. People have a hard time uniting, mostly because of jealousy. Because someone don't want to see somebody doing better than the other. But again, How do you judge doing better than the other when Freemasonry doesn't allow ownership? Meaning, let's say that Whack 100 lives in a huge mansion right now. I don't want to live in a huge mansion I don't own. Whack 100 can have that. That doesn't put him ahead of me. My billions in equity, these buildings look way better than his mansions, and I got them. So there's a lot that y'all just don't see and don't know because you're fucking simple. I don't need to live in a fucking huge mansion. I'm comfortable with this. I'm happy. That's what I want. This is what people can't understand. Not everyone wants the same things. Not everyone wants this, oh, it's got to be like this is luxury to me, not this other shit. What's up? That's why when she brought up Harlingen, I said, where all the gay boys are.
And where all the hoes at?
No, for real, they were the ones when I was locked up that I kept screaming on and kept colliding with. Yeah. They're all some little fags. Like they hate. That's all they do. They just sit there hating.
There's some little pussies.
And they try to click up. Yeah, like gay ass shit.
But yeah, man. I mean, I'm gonna head over there and eat.
Cool. All right.
You want the light on?
Nah, it's alright right now. Alright. Dana White is a joke. Okay, Dana White makes me laugh. Okay. But that's what I'm saying. You see how they're always doing, like, how are you claimed to be a fighter, but you got all this time to do all this theatrical bullshit? Do you see what I'm saying? Conor McGregor wastes more time making videos, basically, and trying to make headlines and shit, doing stupid shit, than actually being in a ring. So, no, you're not a fighter. Conor McGregor was never a fighter, and he's a fucking coward. That's why Nate Diaz was able to choke him out, and every fight he had at that time, he kept gassing out. But you have trolls who will come to my channel and tell me that I'm gassing out when I've never gassed out. And I literally have a lung that's not even working right now, basically. I literally am fighting for my life, and my lung is being blocked off every day, or both, my whole abdomen, where I get air. And I can do more than these motherfuckers. Literally. I bet you I could whoop Conor McGregor's ass right now and just walk away and go eat a TGI Fridays and not give a fuck. Because it means nothing. That's the difference that y'all don't get. Is I'm not like Nutward just trying to invalidate everything because I didn't succeed. I'm talking about I realized and figured out the actual truth. Not that you could just sit there and dismiss everything and say, well, you know, the world's an illusion, right? But that's not a complete argument, nigga. You got to break it down as to why. Yes, the world is an illusion, but that doesn't mean shit is not still happening, old man. That doesn't mean you shouldn't maybe get out that garage and get you a bitch who doesn't weigh 500 fucking pounds and might fly away one day like a blimp. Just saying, but continuing on. Dana White is a bald, white-headed Freemason, a cult leader, with bloodline belonging to the... I don't know if that's true or not. I've never heard that, but I could believe. Kind of looks... Wow. He kind of looks like a Lister Crowley. That was some intelligent shit, Ace. That might be one of the most intelligent things I've heard in a long time. I've never looked at it that way. That's true. He does look just like... I'm going to put the pictures up. Holy shit. That was brilliant. I give you credit there. Ace is a secret genius. He's a secret genius, honey. He's been a genius this whole time and we didn't know it. Ace is a genius. He is an actual genius. That was extremely intelligent to point out. Real shit. I'm gonna show you what he's talking. Dude, that's fucking crazy. How did you? Who told you this, Ace? Where did you find that? I didn't even think about that. That proves what I'm saying, that this fighting game is evil and fake. It's not real. I fucking knew it. I keep saying this shit, but don't believe me. Oh fuck. That was epic what you just pointed out. Let me put Dana White on the screen and then I'll put up a Lister Crowley so we can look at the similarity, because they do look similar. I didn't even think about this shit. And I wonder, where do these people, what hole do they crawl of? Like, who is Dana White? Well, this is a nobody ass dude. A bum. Look at him. Who is this motherfucker? And then they lie and say, oh, they're rich. They're not rich. They work for an organization. That's it. That's all they do. They just work for an organization. It's called Freemasonry, and then they work for that organization through the boxing. Because guess what? In order to be a part of the boxing federation, you got to take the oath, the Baphomet oath. You got to sell your soul to the goat with the hoofs and the boobs. That's Satan. Okay? And it's the truth. All of them. Don't put it past none of them. When Conor McGregor threw that fight against Floyd Mayweather, he didn't lose that fight. Not in my opinion. I believe that he threw it. It's all fake. It's like wrestling. And they did the Freemason handshake, him and Floyd. The Freemason handshake, they don't shake your hand, they shake your forearm. And they go like this. Why would they do a Mason handshake if they're not Masons, dummies? We already know they are. Come on, man. Conor and Floyd, Conor threw that fight. It was all an act. All his fights were rigged, in my opinion. It's all been fake. It's all fake. That's what y'all got to start questioning shit and asking, like, when are y'all ever going to have a real fight? This shit is fake, bro. He did the Freemason handshake. What does that mean? It was a ritual. The fight was a fucking satanic ritual. It was a ritual in front of everyone in order to bump Conor up to this new prestigious, fake prestigious, mind you, class like Brother Polite was in with Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather's hanging out with a convicted pedophile, and you don't think that maybe Floyd Mayweather is a fucking pedo? This is common sense shit. Okay? Here, hold on. I need to wash my hands, and I'll be right back. Alright?
Okay, babe. I love you.
I love you. Alright. Here I am, bitches. So yeah, Conor was literally throwing that fight. Okay. Now this is crazy. Ace, you got it. When I'll catch up to the comments, and just be patient with me because I'm going through them one at a time. Tell me, how did you find that out? How do you know that? Because I've never heard anyone say that, and that is insanely interesting to me. That was a very accurate statement, and I've never heard it. That's knowledge to me. See, I always listen because I'm always learning, and that's some new information to me. I didn't even pay attention or think about it, and now I'm looking and I'm like, dude, that is his kid. Like, beyond a shadow. I'm going to show you all the picture of Aleister Crowley and show you how I can be positive, not without a shadow of a doubt in my mind, that this is his kid. I'm going to show you how fucking similar. That is insanely scary. I mean, to even think about that. I've never thought about it that way. That's crazy, dude. We live in the prison of Satan. That's where we live. It's sad. We live in the fucking den of Satan, and these people are doing all this evil. Like I said, like they burned me through my stomach and abdomen. That was intentional. Okay? So understand that whatever happens to me, I'm a soldier of this war, and this is the war that we are fighting. And you people need to wake up and see that. It's just like they said, like we're battling ideologies and principalities, not flesh and blood. But we are battling flesh and blood as well, but it's the point that you have to understand. You know? This is why I like Malcolm X, because I like the way that Malcolm X approached things and spoke about things, because I feel like he understood somewhat that this is a matrix. Okay? Now, hold on. Alright, I gotta monetize my stream. Now check this out. Even Tupac threw it up. It's a dark industry. These kids role models deceiving the public. That's a fact, and I believe 100% Tupac threw it up because he was part of it. He claimed in an interview he didn't sell his soul at one point, but he definitely did, and he said in a song he sold his soul. He wouldn't have said it if he didn't mean it. So that's odd. Unless the interview was before that, maybe. Could have been. He looked young. He definitely sold his soul. Definitely became a part of it, which is scary, but in the same aspect, what I do respect about him and like is the fact that, to me, he musically tried to take them all on and took them on some gangsta shit. Like, you know, even though I never heard like any real gangsta shit happening or him doing much, in an aspect, I feel like he did. You know, like when that fight happened, was he even in the fight? Does anyone know? He wasn't who threw the kick, right? When they beat down the dude in Vegas or whatever? Like, you know, this shit is just crazy, man, because when I first watched it, I'm like, it's just a bunch of nameless niggas ripping up each other's assholes like usual. You know, that's the truth. That's really the truth. You feel me? So, do you not agree? Yeah. Alright, hold on. Ace shaking my head. Honey said facts. Thank you, honey. Said, I hate Jake Paul. Right, he is a spoiled little brat. He's a spoiled little YouTube brat. Exactly. I want to see you beat him all the way to juvenile prison where he belongs. I would love to, but, you know, we already know they're never going to let it happen. Because they know what the result would be. You can give that man all the training, whatever you want. I'll eat one cookie before the fight and still win. That's how confident I am. Like I don't people don't understand. I don't even look at when, you know how people talk about size and like, yeah, I size people up, but like it's really irrelevant. I'm more about the spiritual, man. And that's what aggravated me today, if you remember, honey, because he had that video up that said, am I the next Bruce Lee or something? And that really is irritating. Like, it's not like it bothers me to that extent. Like, probably they want. That's probably why they do it. That is why they do it, I guess. But it doesn't bother me because I don't care. Like, I don't care what Jake Paul does. I don't care what Jake Paul says. I don't care what anyone in the Matrix says. I don't. I'd care more about what Network TV had to say, literally, than I'd ever care about what Jake Paul has to say. You know why? Because even though Network's a complete bitch and would probably sell his soul for pennies and be a Freemason, as far as I know, he's not. I hope he's not. You know, and I'm just saying, if he's not a good example, I mean, any dude on the street that's just a normal dude who's not part of that shit. I respect what they have to say. I care about that more than I care about what any Mason has to say. I don't care what Masons have to say, because they're fake. The whole shit is fugazi and a fucking crock of bullshit. It's like a bowl of fucking Fruit Loops. It's bullshit. Alright, now it made me kind of want a bowl of Fruit Loops, though. He even named himself a problem child. Who? Dan White? He's not a problem child by any means. He's a good little boy. He's daddy's little bitch. He's been daddy's little bitch since day one. Look at him. He's a good old boy. He even named himself what a retard is. Definitely immature, spoiled little man. Oh, okay. Jake Paul. Jake Paul is not crazy by any means. Jake Paul is not a problem child. If anything, I'm a problem child. Like, the problem child term applies to me. I used to use that actually in rap before y'all even knew who the fuck I was, before I ever came on YouTube. Literally, I swear to God. That's why I like that song by 50 Cent called Problem Child. I'm familiar with problems. I know how to solve them. Right? Blah, 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 blah. I revolve them. Like, y'all just don't get it. I cannot get this. See, it's the Illuminati, honey. The Illuminati has attacked my straw. My name is Mike Saha. The Illuminati attacked my straw, people, where I can't get it open. They've baby-proofed it. They've child-proofed my straw because they don't want me to enjoy my Capri Sun. No, sorry, Kool-Aid Jammer. I literally cannot get the straw open. Alright. Now I got it. Kind of. Now it's probably going to fucking leave plastic all over the fucker. Alright, there we go. God damn it, that was difficult. Like, why can't they make it easy? See, the Illuminati makes it hard to enjoy your fucking drink. Satan is an asshole. Just want to enjoy my Kool-Aid Jammer, you bitch. Alright. Now. Let's see. Oh yeah, back to that concept. The Obama and Osama. They're the same guy. I could show you pictures of that too. What?
That's what I said.
Yeah. I think I've been saying that for years, like over a decade. I've been thinking that the entire time. Like, the dude, he looks identical. I compared the faces, and I'm like, that's him. He's just cleaned up. He's shaved. He's clean. And what the CIA does that y'all don't talk about or know about, a lot of you, is they actually do that. They're experts with makeup and shit, so they can sit you down and put a whole bunch of... Do you get what I'm saying, honey? And what I was told a long time ago is that Osama bin Laden was a CIA agent. That's what a lot of you don't know. Like, I mean, for a fact, Osama was a CIA agent. He was never taken out. He was never found in any cave. He's a CIA agent. He's an operative. So what would a CIA operative do? Why would it be the CIA that does these things? Because they're against us. They're not here to help us. You see, when people are like, I want to work for the CIA. Why? You want to work for the system that's oppressing us and destroying us and literally slaughtering us? Do you get what I'm saying, honey?
I do.
So it changes things. It's just like with the military. People think, oh, I want to fight for my country. First of all, as I stated earlier, your country was taken away from you a long time ago. This has become a third world country years ago. It's been a while. It's been a third world country a long time. I mean, decades, really. And y'all want to sit there and go, oh, I want to fight for my country. And if you don't, you're not patriotic. And I would never fight for this shithole. And again, my ancestors are who created and built it. And I still won't fight for it. Because it's not worth fighting over. Doesn't that make sense, honey? It's been... Right, it's been so diluted and they fucked it all up. Why would I want it anymore? That's what people can't comprehend, is like, everything they do is towards me. This country, all these agencies, all these people on YouTube, even YouTube itself. They do all these things to spite me, but then they don't realize it's okay, because I don't give a fuck. Do you get what I'm saying? They can't comprehend that. Like, this is supposed to make him upset that we're infringing on his land. I sold my land. Why do you think I sold my land? Why do you think I sold 50 acres? Do you think I'm stupid? No, I sold 50 acres because, number one, I needed the money and wanted the money. And number two, I sold it because it doesn't mean shit to me. Honestly. Because to have land on a fucking land of cowards, for what? And number two, I'm going to need money in order to do anything with the land. Do you get my drift, honey? So my plan was more, let me try to get rich again, and then let me turn around and buy more acres. Like, I want like 300,000 acres and shit like that. But where I got money too, so where I can take care of it and do everything I want to and open a fucking amusement park on it if I want. Do you get what I'm saying? But if at that time, to just have 50 acres... You know, there was a time when I had like tons of money too, and the 50 acres, but that's the thing, when I had all the money, I was traveling around so much, doing so much, I wasn't even at the property ever, because when I got it, them fuckers didn't clean anything up. Everything was a shithole. If I lived in my house in that 50 acre property, I would have died. Do y'all understand that? You know what would have happened to me? Can you take a guess, honey? Oh, the front door was broken, first of all. And I can't remember. I think that happened at some time in the past when we were moving shit or something. And the fucking door was held by a brick or some shit, right?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, then number two, like anyone could just go in there if they could find the property and like take whatever they want. They didn't, but I'm just saying they could have. So you got all that going on. Then the whole place is like riddled with rat shit. This is what I was quote unquote given, honey. But people are so nice, and you know I've had everything handed to me. This is what I was given: a shithole with rat shit all over it.
Oh my god.
Right, but I'm like these people. I was born with a silver spoon, and my family's rich. They like to say on here, these weirdos talking about Carly Fiorina when she's not rich. She's never been rich. She's a Freemason, jackass. Yeah, it was riddled with rat shit, honey. And guess what? If I had stayed there, I would have been up out of here within hours to days. Because guess what? There's red wasps flying all around inside of the home. Yeah, and wasps, they don't sting and then perish. They just keep stinging.
Oh my god.
And when I sleep, my mouth opens. So what would have happened is a wasp would have just flown right in my mouth, and I would have died. Seriously. You know how I know? Because I almost fucking tried. I almost tried to sleep there. Actually, I think I did. I think I'm so crazy. I think I took a nap there or tried to. I think I tried and I said, "Fuck this. I'd rather live." You know?
I would too.
Right. Like people don't get. I was out there trying to figure it out with no help. Like my family don't give a fuck about me. No help. Nobody out there. Nothing in the middle of the wilderness. If anything happened to me, nobody gave a fuck. I tried to pitch a tent out there one night. I didn't know how to build the fucking tent, so that didn't work. And probably would have been dangerous as fuck, because God knows if there's wolves at night or what the fuck comes out. Because it's 50 acres. I mean, it's country. I mean, there's all bobcats. There could be all sorts of shit. You know? So, yeah, I mean, it made all sense for me to sell it. Because I wasn't in a position financially to keep it. And what is it really worth? I mean, clearly not much. Because when I went to sell it, it was worth, what, $150,000? That's it? For 50 acres? Yeah. And then the fucker next door wouldn't give me the easement because he probably hates my family or whatever and is hating on me because of it when I give a fuck my family. And yeah, I got fucked out of 50 grand on top of that. So when I sold it, all I could sell it for was 100,000. You get what I'm saying?
That's an insult from your family.
Exactly. Thank you. Exactly my fucking point. Right. And see, she's not a yes woman. She says the truth, even if it might offend me, and it doesn't, because that's the fucking truth. That's the sad fucking reality. I got fucked on everything from my family. My family never gave a fuck about me. That's how I feel. Obviously, I mean, my dad even went and created another family and shit, from what I believe and heard. You know what I mean? Yeah, like, you know, I mean, I get it, but still, like, it's fucked up, man. I don't understand how you have a kid and don't, like, he did focus on me, but that's what I don't get. Like, why would you not keep focusing into adulthood? You know what I mean?
Exactly. I agree with you.
And maybe he just wanted me to learn and walk my own path, but he was pretty shitty towards the end there, so I don't know. A lot of shit that's suspect. And then when I got set up by Delos Dawes, the athletic director at UT, I got hit in the head with a fucking baseball right in front of him, and he didn't even do shit. He just paced back and forth with a newspaper. And I was like, I don't want to die. And he's like, I said, I don't want to die. And he's like, you're not going to die in the mirror. That's all I remember. Like, who are you to play God? Who are you to tell a kid that just got hit in the head with a 70 mile per hour to 80 mile per hour fastball at full speed in his head? Who was he to tell me that I'm not gonna, you know, go out? I went to the hospital. The hospital said if the ball had hit you a couple of centimeters to this side, you'd be up out of here. Which I think is bullshit, but I'm just saying, you know, the point, huh?
I remember you telling me this in real life.
He was right there. He watched it all happen. He watched Mom slap the Keaton Ducey's father's hand off of me where I got hit because he was literally taking his fingers and pressing as hard as he could. They were trying to kill me. This isn't like a figment of my imagination. This is what people don't get. I was 12 years old and my baseball coaches tried to kill me. Like, this is not a one-time thing. This happened over and over. My football coach tried to kill me. Tried to have me killed. At St. Michael's. He set me up. I got hit in the fucking face with a dude's forearm who was 6'9" from Ethiopia, older than all of us, shouldn't have been there, too old to be in high school, had all facial hair, and ran for 40 to 50 yards straight in a flag football game where there's no contact, honey, and hit me as hard as he could with his forearm. And then I was still standing in the same spot like a god, and he was 10 feet behind me, crying like a little bitch because he had half my tooth in his arm. I didn't even cry one tear. I just got pissed off. Like, that's a giant. And I had a tooth hanging down to here, past my chin. Like, these people can't make themselves look any more bitch-made than they already do. For people to think they can talk shit to me is funny because we're way beyond that. We're light years beyond that kitty shit, nigga. I'm not the type of dude people can talk shit about. I'm living this. You feel me? I'm really built like that. I'm built the way that cartoon characters ain't even built. You feel me? You get what I'm saying, honey?
Oh, honey, I'm listening, and I remember you telling me all of this in real life, sitting face to face.
Yeah, there's nobody built like me outside of Music Biz Marty, aka Music Biz Faggot. He is built like a cartoon character named Majin Buu. And you can go look that up, people. But, I'll probably show y'all a picture of Majin Buu in a minute. I think it's Majin Buu. Alright. I told you Dana White bloodline belongs to Aleister Crowley. Look at the similarities. They were both white and bold with similar facial features. But where did you hear this? Because it seems very accurate. Like, it doesn't seem like just some hogwash bullshit you came up with, Ace. It seems literally like spot on. Aleister Crowley. Are they not going to put any images?
Yeah, that dude's nuts.
Here it is. It looks like Dana White. I mean, fucking verbatim. I mean, it's like, it's as accurate to Dana White as Mike Saha's rhetoric is accurate to mine. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As much as Mike Saha copies me, that's how much this dude looks like Dana White. And, you know, what's the expression when it's both ways, honey? I don't know. Somebody will understand.
I don't know. Can't think.
Like, it goes both ways, basically. This is him. Now, see what he's doing? There's the pyramid. So nobody throws up a pyramid innocently unless they're just ignorant, which is still not innocent. That's a demonic complexity happening, in my opinion. I don't think there's ever been a time that I ever wanted to throw up a pyramid. I remember in middle school, people were throwing up the shocker sign. Again, I think that's evil. I don't understand why anyone would do that. I don't understand how that's cool. That's not cool. Like, I never did any of these things. I always thought they were whack. I never fit in because I can't fit in with a society that's worshiping Satan. Like, it's cool. It's not cool to worship the guy who's fucking you over. Unless you're stupid. You see what I'm saying? People are dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, right there, that looks like a proven statement to me. Ace's statement on Dana White being Aleister Crowley's son. The Bush family was birthed from this little fuck right here. This is who birthed all the Bushes. They're his kids. So when your country's ran by a family, and you know the Bushes are still in power. I mean, don't think that they're not in power just because Bush is not in office. That's common sense, don't you think, honey?
Oh, I do. Yeah. I believe it.
Yep.
They're all still in power, even though they're not actually in their seat.
Well, they're just not in the public. They're not in the public seat and position for people in the public to see, but they're still pulling the strings. And guess who shook hands with George Bush, honey? Carly Fiorina.
Oh, wow.
Right, so when I got set up, what I just described to you, I was set up on Michael Dell's field. Now, who's Dell's rival?
I don't know.
Hewlett Packard. Okay, so what company did my aunt, Carly Fiorina, who set me up on that field that day, and she had part in me getting set up when they tried to take me out at 12 years old in the All-Star baseball team, what company did that bitch Carly Fiorina, my aunt, work for? Hewlett Packard. I mean, you can't make this shit up. I mean, it can't get more coincidental than that. I mean, if people can't see what's going on here, you need glasses more than I do. You understand? Like, these people have been trying to take me out since I was born, for real, for real. And these people want to get on here, and now they've got these clowns coming to insult and attack me and all this dirty, weird shit as if they have any authority. These are nobodies. The Freemasons are nobodies. Carly Fiorina is a nobody. She lost that election in a Planned Parenthood scam. She ran for president of America, honey, and lost getting caught in her lies. That's karma. She's a bitch. Mind you, all this was done to me. Why? Because I'm my dad's son. That's the only reason. Just because I was born. And because I being her nephew or whatever, had to be the sacrifice in order for what? In order for her to move up the corporate ladder in Satan's scheme and game that he runs the world with. See, y'all are not listening to what I'm saying. If you check any celebrity, they've made satanic sacrifices within their family. Someone in their family or close to them, probably their mother or their significant other, was taken out by them. They're responsible. That's how this world works. Every single person. So when y'all say, it's a celebrity, it doesn't impress me because I look at it and say, oh, there's another murderer. You starting to catch the drift yet? Do you understand what I'm saying, honey?
Well, I do. I completely understand, honey.
And this is really going on for no reason. It doesn't have to go on. We don't have to have evil-ass Hollywood. We could just get rid of it, which is what needs to happen, honestly. They ought to just fucking steam plow the whole bitch and get rid of it, don't you think?
I definitely agree.
Yeah, it's nothing but satanic evil shit going on. That's what I don't understand. They act like you're wrong for saying the truth. Like, no, I'm not wrong. Like, all the evil shit needs to go and all you people with it. Yes. Fuck off. Period. I don't care what you do. Just fuck off. You know? This is sick. It's beyond fucking sick. So...
But yeah, I almost threw up earlier. You know that.
Yeah. Let me see. Shade, I don't know who you are. You're probably a troll, but thank you. See, right there. What is that symbol? Freemasonic symbol, a skeleton. Skeleton represents what? Death. This is every time. This is not a once-in-a-time deal. I mean, this is a ritual. This is a constant ritualistic thing they do where they come to my chat and then they have a Freemasonic symbol. And you see how the comments half-assed, like trying to act like they're on our side or some shit?
Right.
Alright. Cool. Before T.I. became famous, he was sleeping in clothing banks and eating from trash cans. I believe you. Number one. Number two, right, because he sold his soul. Right, for fake fame. Fame doesn't mean anything. You know, it's like that ritual they did with that black rapper. I can't remember his name, but y'all know who I'm talking about. Somebody here will know. Where all those people died in the concert. It was a ritual. That was him signing. Yeah, he was okay with that. He probably signed a contract for it to happen. I mean, he had to sign a contract. He signed the contract to agree to do the shit. It's a ritual. You can tell by looking at the shit. And what do they have? The eye on the screen. I guarantee you, I remember the eye was on the screen in the satanic imagery. It's brainwashing people. That's why those people took others out. It's a demonic complexity. Everything is spiritual. See? Huh? Yep. Yeah, then you have to pay attention to the numbers too, because it's numerical. Numerology has a lot to do with this. Yeah, because these rappers and all these whack ass people from these different sets and hoods think they're gangster, and they don't understand there's an actual fucking task force that takes people out. That's what I believe, and they do it according to astrological alignment, like they did Prince, like they did Robin Williams.
Yeah, have that music set up to the certain hertz level.
Yeah, that too. The music and the vibrational frequencies is one of the concepts I brought to the table out the gate. Nobody else did but me. I'm the one who originated that. I taught people that the vibrational frequency in the music was making people fight each other. And I witnessed it firsthand because I went to 6th Street at a time I was talking about it, and I saw a girl, and she walked right in front of me, coincidentally, like I needed to see it, and her eye was gouged out with a bottle. Her entire eye, honey, with a bottle. And of all people in the street, I mean, I was rich beyond belief at this time, and this is the last thing I'm thinking of seeing, and I'm walking, and of all people, she's walking right directly towards me. And like she walked past me, I don't even think I stopped my stride. I just kept walking, like straight. But like, this is something I was meant to see, obviously.
Yeah, apparently, yeah. So it's like something out of yeah.
Well, apparently I got balls because on that same strip I started working there and worked there for several years after doing bar security, which is exactly the most dangerous job and has everything to do with what happened to her. You know? Like, same shit could have happened to me any day, and I still did it. Said, speak it loud for the sleeping masses. Big thank you. Like the Mike Sahas. Mike Saha? We need to make a Mike Saha song.
It's the Mike Saha.
Huh?
It's the Mike Saha conspiracies for me.
Right. Mike Saha, he likes to copy Tyree. Mike Saha, Tyree is what he'll never be. Mike Saha, we know that he sits down when he pees. Mike Saha, yeah. He beats up his bunk bed, you see. Mike Saha, we can make it into a whole web series. Mike Saha, that's what we need to do, make a web series with a cartoon about Mike Saha. He's who a cartoon needs to be made of. Hey, I don't know what that means. To me, it just means you want my attention because, again, we've been over it, so I'm not going to have a repeat conversation. Typing like that don't do anything for me, weirdo. Like I said, that's exactly what I said about you, the truth, so you've already been exposed. You just make up shit because you want attention. I'm not in that game, bro. I'm really someone. You're nobody. You can't ride my coattail or clout. That's why you got to watch as a fan. Said Mike Jones, isn't he gone? Mike Jones, how do you just pop up out of nowhere without putting your number? 281-330-8004. Hit Mike Jones up on the low because Mike Jones about to blow. Who? Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones. You can't just come in the chat randomly, you bitch, and show you have an agenda. Come on, Mike Jones, where you been? Who? Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones. Where you been, Mike Jones? Isn't he gone? Is who gone? I don't know what you're asking me. You gotta be descriptive when you talk, partner. Catch up. Alright. Holy shit, they get irritating, honey. I can't remember since I knew a long time ago, but I think it might have been David Icke, since he knows a lot about bloodline. David Icke, I believe, is a shell, or whatever they call it, a shell, whatever the fuck. David Icke works for them. He's a snitch. He's like Alex Jones. He just promotes their evil while acting like he's against it. Anyone who only talks against them, you gotta question. Just like that other Professor Griff. Professor Griff was one of those. He's a fake. He's a phony. He's a fugazi. In my opinion. You feel me? And if he's real, someone tell me where he's at now. I haven't heard about him in a long time. What happened to Professor Griff? I used to make fun of him and the wife. What happened to him?
Makes you wonder.
Right.
Could he be?
Maybe.
Could he
Well, if
be with him?
Well, he might be real. I don't know. Actually, now that I think of it, he was one of the ones I was saying he might be real. Might have found a real one. It's just very rare. He could be real. I give him more credit than any of the other one. I'm just saying the ones who just talk and you don't see them going through shit or anything happening to them, you can tell those are the snitches. Professor.
So why don't you hear from that?
Oh, because he
What
probably
did they do with
he probably was real.
Exactly.
No, he's on YouTube, but let's see. Is he still around? Yeah, he's still on YouTube. No, see, to me he's a fake. That's how you know he's a fugazi. Because right here, look. So y'all don't think I'm making this shit up. What symbols are those? Can you tell, honey? Where's that symbol from? What continent does that symbol come from? That's Horus. Can't tell me nothing. It never fails, man. That's Horus right on his screen for his show 4 days ago. So if you see someone putting up the imagery of Horus, you can bet your balls they're a Freemason. That's why he talks probably to Sinetta. He probably knows Polite the pedophile too. You know? Professor Griff, we got questions. We need answers. Look, Mike Jones is pussy. He can't talk no more because I called him out and exposed him. You're pussy like the real Mike Jones. Mike Jones running around getting robbed and beat up and shit. They got these people so fucking brainwashed. Honey, they got these people so fucking brainwashed. I heard one bitch say, well, why would they do anything to Mike Jones? Him and Paul Wall, they run that city. I'm sorry, but what did you do? What drugs are you on, bitch? Did you just say that Paul Wall and Mike Jones, the dancing, entertaining puppets of Houston, run that city? That shows me where your head and mind is. That shows me how fucking far from reality you are. Because I can guarantee you, if anyone's running anything in Houston, it's some fucking gangsters. That's number one. And number two, I can tell you the truth. Nobody runs Houston. Houston's a free-for-all like everywhere else. Nobody runs Houston. Fucking, what's his name? Fag boy, Jay Prince. Jay Prince don't run Houston. In any aspect. At all. You understand? So, what do you mean? Jay Prince is an old, washed-up man. See, that's what I'm saying. You see these weirdos? Look at this shit. Like, that's probably who you are. You probably is that fag. I don't want to hear that shit. No one care about that. See, there you go again with that pretend. I want to pretend talk and act like, oh, something bothers and triggers you and hits a nerve. What? Why do you do that? Well, that's probably who you is. You stalking fag? I don't give a fuck about you. You don't exist. You know what I mean? You're another one who never did shit to me. Who's talked all this shit about what you was gonna do. Remember? Remember, bitch nigga? Remember? All that shit about what you was gonna do and how you was gonna stop this and do this and you kept harassing me on my phone. Remember? President Todd faggot? Remember? Yeah, remember how you was gay coming out the closet and I exposed your bitch ass? Remember that? You ain't do shit to me, sucker. Right? Still winning, bitch, and you still nobody. I'm just saying. You know? You tried to paint me some type of way. How? You had no platform, sucker. You got down with trolls for what? Did they pay you a little money so you can afford a sandwich? You couldn't even take care of your own goddamn kids and family, bitch, and they don't talk to me. You know what I mean? Get the fuck out of here. Real shit. It's embarrassing. Fucking embarrassing. But you see how I call them out, honey? I see they're a troll right away.
Yeah, you're good at that. You can spot them from a mile away.
Pretty much.
That's not that bad. You're smart.
So, like I said, I mean, then you got Nate Diaz. I mean, what is there to say? Nate Diaz is just a clown. I mean, I can't take Nate Diaz seriously. I really can't. Nate Diaz is a fucking joke. He's always been a joke. He's, like I said, all he does is lose. He's a loser. I'm just being serious. He can't fight. God damn, what the fuck was that? Huh?
A loser, Bill. I don't know much. What was
I don't know, they dropped something. But yeah, like, I'm just being truthful, man. Nate Diaz is a fucking joke. Like, I don't get how people show their face after they lose so many times. You know what I mean, honey?
He's probably just dumb.
Yeah, like, that's my point. Like, when you're... Whoa, why is my remote not working?
It'll work, honey.
No, it's not working for the lights now.
Oh, shit. Well, maybe.
Oh, maybe the part here is covered up? Probably.
Yeah, it'll work.
I hope. Because the cat was fucking it up.
That damn little kid.
Goddamn President Todd Morris cat. That cat probably works for President Todd Morris, honey. That kitten's working for President Todd Morris. He's come back.
That kid is really Osama.
Like, goddamn, I haven't heard that name since, what, over a decade? You little motherfuckers was acting like you was making fun of me. You never made fun of me. I made fun of him and you. Right, there's the knowledge is key account that we don't even really know if that's him. Probably is, so he admits he's gang stalking there. You know? Hey, I mean, you know, you can type LOL all you want. You know what I mean? I think you're funny. I think you're hilarious. I mean, right there you look like a bug with glasses on. You know, I'm glad I'm not in your boat at least. You know, at least. I mean, and you said you was running to Mexico and shit, right? You was evading laws probably, right? Got yourself in a little law trouble there, Rambo, right? You was that's a question you ask yourself. Don't project on me, bitch. I don't answer questions from snitches. Okay, snitch? You're the one who's 5-0. Explain. I got questions for you. Come on the panel. Don't type. You found yourself here. I mean, you didn't care much. You know, all you did was a community post showing that you got your karma when your ugly ass wife that looks like a fucking troll in heat living under a fucking bridge under a rock had a miscarriage. All you did was a community post for that bitch. Remember that? Right? You said you ran to Mexico. Why'd you run back? Did you know that Tyree was coming near Mexico? So you have to go back to New York? Did you have to go up to New York with all the other fake New Yorkers that act like they're tough because they're from New York? Is that what you had to do, you New Yorker? Huh? I like that watch. What's the carrots? What does that mean? The bitch costs $530. It's something you'll never afford. What do you mean? You're the one with fake jewelry. I would love to know when you're going to get a watch that I like, because I don't like none of your fake jewelry you put on, sucker. Anything else, pumpkin? You're not getting enough punishment in the bedroom when your ugly man wife bends you over and rams you with a dildo? Is that you're not getting enough punishment? Did she give you the password? The what's it called, honey? The word that they give in sex? There's some name for the word terminology. Did she give you the password for when you've had enough knowledge when you're bending over for your wife? Huh? What's the password? Is it like a Pokemon, like Squirtle, or like Pikachu? Is that what she makes you say? She's like, Pika! Like, what do you have to say? You're funny. Yeah, I don't do repeating shit, brother. My teeth look fine. You know what I mean? But what about you? Why don't you go fix your teeth? Your teeth are not perfect. None of you motherfuckers got perfect teeth, so what are you talking about? You're afraid to get on camera. What are you talking about, teeth? Who cares about teeth? Why don't you get your money up so you can take care of your kids? How about that? What comes first, knowledge? You taking care of your own family? Right? The little fuckers you had out of wedlock, right? You whore. You couldn't take care of and knew you couldn't take care of? Come on, French Dose's testimony. He'll get on the stand and testify against you. He said you were stealing out of Publix. You were stealing out of Publix in Florida. What do you know about buying teeth, bitch? You can't even buy a sandwich. You can't even feed your fucking kids. Your kids were in somewhere else and you was in Mexico, right? What the fuck do you mean? Said, honey, this is his comeback. He said, your wife is from the pawn shop. Jesus Christ, we might as well throw you in Anchorman 3 and you can be there when the little retard son of a bitch tries to make a comment when he says, where did you get those clothes? At the toilet store? Jesus Christ. You got to come with some better comebacks than that, Knowledge. I mean, come on. You need to change your name to Faggotry is Key. That's your new name. Homosexuality is key. That's your name around YouTube. That needs to be your name, Knowledge, because there's no knowledge in you. I'll tell you that much. I don't know what is in you. I don't know. You know, I mean, you make me sick to my stomach. Knowledge, you're on the computer again stalking good old white Tyree when you should be taking care of them goddamn little motherfuckers you had when you knew you couldn't take care of them, bitch. Go ahead, honey.
Dang.
Yeah, I'm going in on Knowledge today. I go in every time on Knowledge. Yeah, my platform is growing, okay? And my pockets, you said my pockets, just like my pockets. Thank you, my pockets are growing. My platform, Knowledge, hasn't really grown. It's kind of the same shit. It's not that my platform's growing. It's just that I have a huge dick and I get a lot of attention, so people tend to watch me. I was getting views like this during COVID. What do you mean? I was getting more views. I used to do live streams and get 1,000 to 2,000 views a live stream. Do you remember that, honey?
I do.
Yeah, the only thing that's growing is my dick in my girlfriend's mouth. Right, honey? What do you mean, Knowledge? I'm going to tell you one thing you're probably not doing right now, having sex, Knowledge. I bet you're not doing that because you're on here typing again with your not grown ass. You know what I mean? You can't please your wife. She's out fucking other niggas and shit. She's out there in the world, you know what I mean, seeing other dudes because you can't get the job done. Let's just be realistic. You're like a boy child. You're not a man. You look like a boy child. You know, you look like you're 16. You know, other than the fact that your face looks old, you're aging horribly. You know, you're not exactly Asian out here. What did you have to say, honey?
Meanwhile, at our home front, our sex life is not a problem.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're just not together physically at the moment, but that's not a big deal. We don't have to be all the time, but we're going to be, and then, yeah, our sex life is through the roof.
Yeah, but we have been together physically.
We've been together physically tons. I could guarantee we've been together more times physically, like as far as actual sex, than Knowledge has probably seen his own wife, honey.
Yeah, you'd have to
Way
tear us
more.
apart. That's how many.
Yeah, but we have a lot of sex though, so that's not a good comparison. I mean, like we probably meet in real life, like when we just meet more times than Knowledge bangs his wife. I'm just saying.
Yeah, people had to tear us. I mean, people had to physically get us apart. That's
Right.
how much we were together. It was bad.
Not them though, honey. Not them. Sadly enough to say that bitch wants no parts of Knowledge, little Peter. Nobody wants Knowledge's little Peter. That's why he gets online and he projects, honey, and he stalks me because no one will suck his Peter for him.
Oh, man. Listen.
For real. I can't do this. Where's Bummed Out when you need him? Bummed Out, come on the panel. Bummed Out, come on the panel and give us a for real. Holy shit. Said, you got the me, myself, Irene haircut. Why do you always compare it to what people told you, El Frost Vivo? Now I'm starting to think you're not Knowledge. Now I'm starting to think you're El Frost Vivo posing as Knowledge. Is that what you're doing here? I know I don't. I have a fade. What? Me, myself, and Irene doesn't have a haircut with a nice fade. What do you mean? It don't make any sense. It says, y'all sex stink, I bet. Now that kind of sounds like Knowledge because he used an A for I, so yeah, that's some ratchet shit. That sounds about right. Hey, never mind, I got you all wrong. That's probably you. I mean, you know, El Frost Gay Boy's ratchet fuck too, but, you know, I'm just saying you are this color. But yeah. No, our sex is amazing, Knowledge. It's absolutely great, but it being your concern is a little uncomfortable for me. So I'd rather stray away from that conversation. Again, Knowledge, you sure do type a lot, but would you like to come on the panel? Sorry, Troll, I can't give you any response to that comment. That's insufficient, and you'll have to go back to the drawing board like Super Saiyan Jim in his homeless basement. Thank you very much. Anyone else? I'm kicking ass and taking names today, honey.
And numbers.
No, no numbers. That's knowledge. Knowledge cheats on his wife. Tries to.
Oh, okay.
I think Knowledge has a Grinder account personally.
Oh, God.
He likes the young ones, you know, that Knowledge he's got a problem. Surprised they haven't locked him up for this shit yet. He likes them young, I think. Knowledge is sick. Knowledge, why did your wife have a miscarriage? You said that basically that the little son of a bitch came out retarded like backwards and shit doing somersaults and got strung up in the intestines, like in the, what is it? He got strung up on the umbilical cord or some shit. Or he wasn't sitting right, kind of like you can't sit right. You're like Mike Mills, you can't sit right in a chair. And he didn't make it right. And you said you lost a member of your tribe. Well, he wasn't a member of your tribe because he didn't actually make it in the TP, bitch. And I hope that hurts your feelings. Okay? Every time you come over here, I'm going to roast the shit out of you with no conscience. I'm not going to give a fuck. And I'm going to laugh in your face. Okay? But yeah, why did your wife have a miscarriage? Can you tell me that, Knowledge?
No rhyme or reason.
Said nobody but me. Nobody but me what? You and your hand? Are you dating Manuela, as we Mexicans like to put it? Manuela meaning mano, your hand? How's Manuela doing? You can't hurt my feelings. You're too low to see me. How can I be low to you if I'm 6'3" and you're like 3 feet tall? Knowledge, please explain. He just does it to himself. This is what he does. He does it to himself. He's a glutton for punishment. This is why his life's all fucked up. You know, that's why he's running to Mexico. I mean, what normal grown-ass man runs to Mexico, honey? Right? Just randomly, when they're in New York, they got kids and they're not even taking care of their kids. They want to go see Mexico and shit. Like, you know damn well he didn't bring all them kids and actually take care of them the whole trip. They out doing what they want to do and got somebody taking care of the kids, like probably some ratchet druggy bitch or something who can't take care of them because they don't give a fuck about their own kids. Let's just be realistic.
Sounds like they're running from something.
Right. Like, and they're not even together. Like, they be in separate spots on the map and shit. Like, I guess we should copy them since they like to imitate us, right? Like, maybe you can go to the North Pole and I'll go to the South Pole, honey, and we'll do lives talking to each other.
Siberia.
Yeah, I want to go to Siberia. My life explains me. My life has been beautiful and amazing and great. So what do you mean? My life is beautiful. You're right. My life does explain me. There, you actually said something true. Knowledge. Hold on. I got to give Knowledge a clap, honey. Good for you, Knowledge. Some truth came out of that shithole you call a mouth. Anything else? I know you want to come talk to your white daddy today. It's all right. Lay it on me, Knowledge. Come on, we'll have a talk, son. You know, you're like my bastard child. Even though I never had you, because if I did, I'd disown you immediately because you're an embarrassment. But go ahead, Knowledge. Lay it on me. He wants to have a talk with his white daddy, honey. Can you hear me?
All this time, Daddy could have came on the panel and said, "I'll shift you."
He's pussy. He's scared to come on the panel. I mean, obviously. You see, he won't come on the panel. He just keeps typing.
That's what I mean. It's like,
Right, like, you're a coward. I mean, it's just that simple.
no.
He's a fucking coward. What's your last name, Knowledge? By the way, where are you at right now, Knowledge? Because I travel. Do you want to meet up, Knowledge? Want to have a meet and greet? We can go out for dinner you can't afford. I'll feed your homeless bum ass. We can go eat something. Come on, Knowledge. We'll make it a date. Dad and son. You know, here's the other troll. I think that's a troll. But I don't know. But that's KDF, whoever that is. I saw him in the last live. You do not have money, Knowledge. This is a known fact. We all know that you don't have money, so please stop lying on your dick. You know, that's little because you know your wife doesn't want it. Please stop lying. We all know that you're a liar. Oh, I done got him triggered enough to come on the panel. Hold on. This is a huge occurrence, people. The great nameless motherfucker who gets 9 views per episode and stalks me secretly has agreed to show, not agreed, but he's stepped forward to show his presence on the program he hates but has to watch. He's been watching me forever. His boy Don P knows exactly who I am. We get along a little better. And Don P will say good things about me, and Knowledge hates it. And I keep trying to explain it. Don P, you got to choose better company, because Knowledge here, he's a whole piece of shit, man. But anyway, Knowledge, since you're so triggered and impressed, let's let you on and see what you have to say. You're going to speak, and then I'm going to mute you so that you can shut up, because your people like to talk too much. And then I'm going to talk, okay? So go ahead, Knowledge. Let's hear your delusion. Go ahead. You're on the panel, Pumpkin. Oh, that's too funny. You're on air, Pumpkin. Come on, Knowledge. You can do it. You can talk. I think. Did your daddy teach you how to talk? Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Of course I can hear you.
All right.
There's that voice I miss so much.
What's going on, bro? How you been, man?
Well, when you ask me with that tone, it doesn't sound like you really care how I've been, Knowledge. But sure, I've been great. I'm doing fan-fucking-tastic, Knowledge, outside of surviving all these murder attempts on my life. I'm doing fantastic. How are you?
I'm staying out the way, so I'm not in the way.
Sorry, what?
I'm staying out of the way, so I'm not in the way.
Okay, apparently we've got a Black Riddler here, honey. For the new movie, the Batman tapes, we've got a Riddler who's talking in riddles now. He said, I stay out the way, so I'm not in the way. We have found ourselves a Black Riddler, people. Please give a round of applause. This man now speaks in actual fucking riddles. Thank you. It gets no better than this, people. You're tuned in to Batman's channel. Gets no better. Gets absolutely no better than this. Alright. Knowledge, why are you coughing? Do you have the vid? What happened? You're happy.
I'm sorry, I'm smoking weed.
Oh, you're smoking weed. Okay, that's not something that your people do, right? That's not a frequent thing for you.
Your people give it to us.
Wait, what about my people?
Your people give it to us. And my people smoke it.
That's a good point. That's a fact. I give you credit where a fact is. That one was true. You win that one. I wouldn't say you won it, but yeah, you were right on that one.
You gotta give a person black credit one day.
I'd love to give credit to y'all. You probably don't see that or want to recognize it. I always give credit to y'all. I just talk a lot of shit, but I'm the first to give you credit where credit's due. Actually.
When you say you people, that's not giving credit. That's being sarcastic. I hope
of course it is, Knowledge. Of course it is, because I'm being fucking sarcastic. So you and your people need to learn to take a fucking joke. That's exactly my point. Yes.
Yeah, but I noticed that white people don't know how to say racist jokes. They don't know how to say social jokes.
What do you mean? I've built a career on it, and you're on my platform, so that's hypocritical for you to even say. You came on the platform, and I built a fucking career doing that originally, so that's a lie. That's not true.
You built a career of being an asshole.
No, I did not. That's a complete lie. Jenny, am I an asshole in any of my shows? She said, I don't think so. No. Hold on. You're getting ahead of yourself, narcissist. There you went with your lies, so I got to correct your lies. So don't panic and run off the panel, Pumpkin, like you always do. Like your people do. They like to run away. Don't do that. So, again, what I'm saying, is it not a fact, honey, what I'm saying? What I just said? Do they not run?
Yes,
So,
100% fact.
right, so let me ask you this, Knowledge. Since you have all these fucking opinions, because that's what they are, they're like assholes everybody's got when you have an opinion, right? So your opinions don't matter. And I'm going to tell you why they don't matter, Knowledge, because your people don't own anything. You don't run anything. You're not in any position of fucking power. Do you understand that? Do you understand me, boy? This is your problem that you don't get, is it's not me with the issue, or who's any name you can call, or whatever the fuck you want to say. Let me get him back on the panel. It's the fact that you don't seem to understand the concept of basic fucking reality of who you are. You're not in a position of authority. You're not in a position where you're equal. You're just not. That's not me being anything or looking down or throwing shade. That's just fucking the reality we live in.
I don't want to be equal.
Good.
I don't think none of us do. Especially people of color don't never want to be equal.
But what I'm trying to explain to you, all
try.
I'm trying to say to you is that my position, if you really take it that way, that's your thing, but that's just crazy to me, because my position has never been that I really feel like any hate or disdain. That wouldn't even make sense with the people I hang out with. Wait, just let me finish. It wouldn't make sense with the people I hang out with and what I rep and what I do and what I represent and how I hold myself. So what I'm saying is just the reality. Like, if someone speaks the reality because they do radio, that doesn't make that person anything. I'm not tied to the things that I say. That's not my belief system in the first place. That's me doing content. That's me saying, hey, this is reality. That reality needs to be faced. That's what I do. If you want to say what I really made a career off, that's what I do. I say the reality, just like 50 Cent, right, who's a member of Your People, says, hey, I want to be recognized for speaking the harsh realities. I respect that. I fucks with that. I like that. Like, so you can't, you know what I mean? You can't act like, oh, I'm against anyone. I mean, that's crazy. But I'm just saying, when I first started radio, yeah, I kind of built a little bit of a name and a platform, like talking my shit, yeah. But what I had to say was facts. See, that's the part you're not willing to address, is that every statement I ever said, I stand on to this fucking day, and not you or any of your people have been able to prove what I said wrong. And I'm in the street and stood on it. So how can you not give credit? You say give you credit, but I do give y'all credit, but no one gives me my credit when I'm supposed to be a soft white boy who shouldn't even be able to stand on his own fucking two. You know, any other white dude would have said what I said. They would have had their ass beat in the fucking street. But you won't say that. So isn't that kind of some hypocritical sucker shit? Go ahead.
I don't really know you outside of this YouTube. I don't know how you talk to black people out of Seattle. I don't hang with you. I don't see you recording with black people. Only thing I've seen you do was slapbox a punk ass black dude. And then I guess that's validation and shit that you can fight.
Okay, but I never slapboxed. I did actual boxing. I robbed that dude, and that was the toughest dude in the bridge shelter in all of Dallas. Dallas is one of the most dangerous cities there is. This dude was beating the shit out of your people in the shelter, and I pulled him out and beat the shit out of him on camera with gloves. Hold on. That's all I'm saying, is that you take things, and I'm just saying, what is your desperation that you have to take the reality of something and turn it into some fucking shit show bullshit that it never was? Like, I don't mind talking to you, but if I talk to you, I know you're smart enough to talk about facts. Like, I want to hear the actual reality. Like, if you feel a certain way, I don't have a problem with that. That's what I wanted to build a career doing primarily. Go ahead.
I can speak on the fact.
Okay, but do you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying that's what I like. I like people to be real with me and say, if that's how you feel, cool. I respect how people feel. Like, you don't have to like me. You don't have to whatever. But, like, have an opinion. And that's all I'm saying, is that why would... I don't understand it for me, why you or anyone in your people wouldn't support that. In other words, wait. Let me just finish. I'm almost done, and then I'll let you talk. In other words, why would you not support a member of another race, especially mine, having balls and standing up and saying how he feels, no matter how he feels? Why would you not respect that? Because that you say, let me tell you why, but that sounds weak to me. Because if I see one of y'all like Pac, I fuck with Pac heavy. Like, when Pac was on the podium, on the platform, talking about, and I mean that shit, and fuck these white people. I love that shit, dog. That don't offend me. I think that's some real shit. But go ahead.
I'm going to speak on the fact that I said, you're very controlling.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Did you hear that, honey? He said you're very controlling. I love this motherfucker. He said I'm very controlling.
So you only deal with people that you can have a higher
but that's you. You're projecting right now. That's literally, is that not what he does?
This is how you cut me off.
She agrees that that's what you do. I don't
listen
know.
again.
You can
You're
find your
acting
wait. Look,
valid.
wait. No, you got to explain. So slow down. You made a statement that's a total bull-faced fucking lie. This sounds crazy. Like I'm the dude. I'm the saying mean cuts to everyone. I don't like nobody. But you say I only deal with people I can control. Ace is a random stranger. I don't know who the fuck he is. Jenny, was I ever able to control you?
You don't get it.
Right, so wait, no, it's not. I don't get what you mean. I'm going to address the facts because this is what I do. Again, this is why you don't like me because I say the fact. Wait, let me finish. Let me finish my argument so I can get the facts out and the truth. You don't want to have people here. So when I paid $800 in fines, honey, was that me controlling you?
Not at all.
Right, when I was told every day by you and these other people that you were cheating on me, even though it never happened, and every fucking day, and that, like that was fun, was I controlling you?
Not at all.
When I was made the fucking butt of some joke that didn't even... Wait. When I was made the butt of some fucking joke on YouTube every single minute and had no power to do shit about it, and people trying to make me pissed off every fucking day, knowing knowing who I am, and right, and I had to go through that. Did I even whine or bitch about it, really?
No.
Okay.
Actually, don't.
Okay, so we got that out the way. So obviously, I never controlled you. So who in my life, knowledge, who am I controlling, and who on my show do I only fuck with when I don't fuck with nobody? Last I checked. But go ahead.
I'm gonna say it again. You only let people come up here because you know
What?
you
No.
can
See,
talk.
this is where you're wrong. I don't let
That's why you
anyone
talk
come
so
up here.
much.
I just let you come up here because I want everyone to come up here. This is what I've said the
Listen,
past
so who
month.
want to talk to somebody that let them talk? That's why nobody can come up here. Because you know you
That
don't control
doesn't make
the show.
sense because, again, you're the one over talking me, motherfucker. You're not listening. I just told you for the past month and months, I'm literally saying I want everyone on here. I just told you I have no issue talking to you. Is that not what I said to him, honey?
That's right.
This is the same shit y'all did to Taxstone. I sound like Taxstone right now. Taxstone was kicking real shit, telling you the truth, because that's what real motherfuckers do, and you just can't handle it because you don't want to admit that I'm real. You want to live in this paradigm of, oh, well, it's what I say it is. But who are you? Let me ask you something, Knowledge, before we continue. Do you have a magazine outlet that you own?
A magazine that I own?
Go ahead and surprise me. Go ahead.
No, I don't.
Okay. So, what I'm asking is, like I asked previously, and you never answered the question, and this is what I want people to see the point of it, because I'm not trying to embarrass you. I'm not trying to make you look some type of way. I'm not. But I want you to hear what I'm saying. Like, and now I'm losing my train of thought because this shit is just, it's crazy to me in its whole fucking entirety. It's insane. But like,
Why you talk so much?
I ask you a question. I'm a fucking radio show host.
I'm saying there's no point in having other people if you don't talk. Why you talk so much? Like, don't
Because
you
I'm not
ask
done
questions?
talking. You can talk all you
Then
want
why
when you
would
say
I
some
up here?
truth, but you got to talk and say. So, see, that's the problem with you too.
Talk.
Y'all like to talk over people, and that's why y'all can't get nothing
What
done
have
and
you
can't
done?
police yourself. But then you want to go complain about it. I'll give you a
What-
chance to
what-
talk. Go ahead and talk right now. Go ahead. Let's see
Yo,
if you
bro,
say
bro.
some truth. Go
Yo,
ahead.
bro, I can't speak for like 2 seconds, and then you try to validate with your girls on the phone. Every time I say one thing, the first thing you say, hold on, let me clear it up.
But see, there you go lying again. That's my point. I only listen to facts, homie. I didn't validate shit. She's just telling you reality. I'm asking her as a real fucking question because you don't make sense. So like I said, you see, and he runs. You see what I'm saying? So when he say, oh, nobody's going to come over here. Again, we don't cater to you, you little bitch. That's what you do. See what I'm saying, honey?
Yeah,
That's
no,
what-
you're right.
He points out the hypocrisy of all of them. This is their problem with it. This is what they claim their problem is with me. That's a personal problem. That's something you look in the mirror for, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So you have a problem with me, Knowledge, right? Because you're fucking jealous. Why don't you just tell the people the truth? You want to paint shit in any negative light, but you're not a fucking magazine outlet. That's why I asked you that. And like I said, there was a question I asked earlier, right? Then he never answered. Do you remember what it was, honey? Because I lost my train of thought. When I watch the show back, I'll remember. Huh?
I lost mine too because he had me and
He's loopy. He talks in fucking circles. Like I said, I want everyone to come on this platform. I don't have an issue with him being here, but the thing is, every time I deal with him, he's negative. So, I mean, what do you...
Don't
What,
do drugs.
right, don't do drugs, right? They're bad, okay? Like, what do you want me to do for you? You like, see, that's my point. That's what they all think. They all think that the world's supposed to kiss their ass and abide to their false testament. Okay, well that clearly didn't work for you because again, you've got kids out of fucking wedlock. You're not happy in your marriage. You hate yourself. You hate your family. This is clear. You're a bum. You have fake jewelry. You make no money. You don't have a job. So again, you're projecting in my chat, like a grown man projecting in my chat said, your life is whatever like represents you. Right. It does. Billions in equity, my own car lot, a beautiful wife who loves me and cares about me. Is that not correct?
That's correct.
Oh wait, I'm seeking validation if I ask you a question.
Right, exactly. Please, give me a break.
This dude is off his rocker, homie. And like, I literally want everyone to come up here and talk, but that's what he's saying basically. Oh, you need to kiss my ass and abide. Like, do you hear these people? You got to kiss my ass and abide to my false testament in order for me to be a part of your show. Right, but you're still hating on French toast. Don't even worry about me, partner. You still got to deal with that other fucking light skin problem because you're hating on Frenchie. I can see it. You hate French toast because he went and tried to build a career on YouTube. He do way better than you. So I don't care what you say about me or him, but we're above you. Period. Because we have a platform. I give him that. French Toast has a platform. Now, I don't care if he pays for it, how he gets it, but he has a platform of some types. He's able to talk and people listen. Maybe not real people. Maybe all trolls and lunatics and psychos and druggies, but he's speaking to someone. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, he uses it to stalk another man who's gay and got literally took it in the butt from fucking Africa Bambaataa named Hassan Campbell. But I'm just saying he could do better things with his platform. But I'm just saying at least he has one.
Gee, that was a shit show.
What was it?
Knowledge key, that was a whole shit show what you just brought.
Say it one more time loud so they can hear it.
Knowledge is key. What you just brought was a whole shit show. God damn.
And this is what he do though. This is how he lives his life, and then you wonder why you're not around your wife probably. Why you can't take care of your kids. Why you're running from something clearly. Maybe, or, you know, listen to your... This is the song they need to play when Knowledge is running from the law, honey, or running from whatever himself or whatever his fucking reflection. I mean, listen to your heart. When you can't even feed your kids, listen to your heart. When you come on Tyree Sneed's panel and he won't kiss your ass, listen to your heart. Like, he's really mad. He literally came over here in jealousy. They have no self-awareness. He's a complete narcissist. He shows that he's jealous of me. Like, can you imagine me going to his platform just hiding and then popping up in the chat one day, I can't contain my jealousy anymore. And he said, your platform grew like your pockets. So you think my pockets are grown right now? You should have seen me at any point the past 10 years because I've made over $1 million fucking dollars easily every single year. And I put my life on that. And I'm talking all legally where I don't have to pay taxes. It's called making your own capital, but you wouldn't know about that, right? Okay, so like I said, I don't have any issue with you being here, but like I said, I want to know the truth, Knowledge, and it's hard to bring the truth. We need truth serum. We need to get you liquored up or something, get some Hennessy in your system. You know, fuck it. Hennessy make plenty enemies. You already made one out of your wife and your kids and everyone around you. Clearly everyone hates you. I mean, you just did he not completely project upon me? He said that I only deal with people I can control. Name one person that you know, honey, that I control. What is that?
Control?
Yeah, name one person. He said that I only let people up here who I can control. Who? Huh?
My power went out for a little bit.
Oh, are you okay?
Yeah, my power went out for like a split second. Now it's back on. Weird.
So you're okay?
Yeah, okay. I'm alright. But I do gotta go to the bathroom. Like, really bad.
That's fine. I guarantee you that when you look down after, you may see Knowledge in the toilet.
Oh, Jesus.
That's what Knowledge looks like, honey.
Not that I tend to look inside the toilet.
I wouldn't. I'm just saying that Knowledge will probably be hiding in the toilet. He kind of looks like Mr. Hanky from South Park.
Oh, jeez.
It's a Christmas Carol with Mr. Hanky.
All I'm saying is that just coming over tells you a lot about his life. That's all I'm gonna say.
Right, and the jealousy. Go ahead.
For him to have gone this extra mile, for what?
Exactly.
Nobody told him to come over and do all this extra.
Right. Nobody does.
He did.
Right, he did it. Right, he's
It was
accountable, and he doesn't know how to take accountability, and it also proves that he's gang stalking me. So then he says the same thing
Right.
that other people said. That remember when Jared said that sad ass shit that doesn't exist? I mean, we're cool with Jared. Don't get me wrong right now, but you know, and I appreciate what he's doing lately, as long as he
Right.
stays true to his word. Like, we cool with Jared, but and the
Right.
brother. But like I said, like he said some sad ass shit like that too. Like, well, nobody's gonna like you. Let me explain something to you, little motherfuckers. I'm not here for you to like me. That's who I am. That's who I'm supposed to be.
Exactly.
That's who my father was before me. It's called being a real man. That's why when you talk to me, you don't get it that you don't bother me. I enjoy talking to y'all because I think it's hilarious because you can't handle me. Because you just don't get it's not an act. Because everything with you is an act. See, the thing with Knowledge is I understand his pathetic existence. He has to wake up every day and get on the computer with nothing to fucking do, honey. He's got to make a fake rap, but he's not a rapper. He's going to wear fake jewelry. He doesn't have any real money or jewelry or money to buy real jewelry. He's not a rapper. He makes fake music videos that go nowhere. And even if they get fake views or they pay for him, he can't really blow up or become anything. And even if he could, I mean, let's say you became the next Tekashi 6ix9ine, Knowledge, you'd still be the same fucking loser you are. Do you understand that? No matter what you do, you're going to still be in the same boat. You understand? And this is why you send these people here, right, to project, so they just sit here and say this stupid shit. Like character attacks and put downs that don't exist. Honey, you're okay. If you need to do your thing, you're good. I'm right here.
Oh, thank you so much.
I love you.
It won't be long, but I do gotta mute this, so
Yeah, I get it. You're good. I love you.
I love you too.
Jesus Christ, Knowledge. Look, they got another account. Because that's what they do. He just proved that this is what he sits around and does. He sits around in that group, like I said, and they try to hate. But they're not just hating. They actually enjoy the hate because they're projecting their weakness and insecurities. They're only proving that they ain't shit. That's why Knowledge came over here. So when you say, no one's going to come over here, I'm not asking. You came over here on your own. What the fuck? What's wrong with this motherfucker? Well, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, god damn, bro. Like, where is your life headed? You are going the wrong direction, buddy. You need some fucking tutelage and guidance. That much is clear. You ridiculous out here, man. God damn. Like I said, I don't mind talking to you. But, I mean, but it just seems like you're just, I think you try to appear like you're smart, but you're clearly not. Because if you were smart, number one, you probably wouldn't make yourself look like such an asshole like you just did. And, you just would do better for yourself. You feel me? You would do better for yourself, right? You wouldn't be such a failure. You really jealous of French toast, dog. French toast sits inside all day. He don't get out. He don't do shit. But yeah, you said my pockets. You said my platform's growing when I get less views than I ever did back in the day. And then you said like my pockets. I was a millionaire at 16. I was a multi-millionaire in college. I dropped out of college as a millionaire. I own a car lot right now. Okay? I own a mansion and estate, car lot. Right? I've paid taxes on this estate for years, right? My website's worth almost 2 G's. I'm closing an oil deal for almost 2 G's. The fuck? This dude is crazy. Billions in equity, over $2,000 in jewelry. I own a TV in my mansion, costs $4,000. I made a tax payment of $4,000. I probably paid almost $8K in taxes. I paid all the bills for years. Light, water, and trash. And there was some other shit I can't remember. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, they mad as a bitch. I love when they project, man. Look, they mad as hell. They mad. Where's Bum Dot when you need him? For real. Where's that Bum Dot? Get over here, Crumb Dot. Crumb Dot. Bum Dot. Where you at, Bum Dot? Bum Dot. Bum Dot likes to eat bum apples. Bum Dot. Bum Dot. Said Bum Dot. It's a stroll party, bitches. Bum Dot. Bum Dot. Bum Dot. Bum Dot. Said Bum Dot. Walked to the store. Bum Dot. Wanted a whore, but Bum Dot only had $2, and then he walked in the street and got his ass whipped some more. Bum Dot wants to buy a fancy cap. Bum Dot got his ass whooped by the cap rack. Bum Dot. Probably you shouldn't do that, cause Bum Dot, as a matter of fact, is Bum Dot, and he's the biggest, bestest bum in the world. Bum Dot. Come on, Buns Dot, where you at? Oh, they mad. They are so mad. They are losing it. For real. They're mad as hell. They mad. They said the word meat. You know that comes from Bum Dot. Bum Dot mad as hell. Bum Dot, go ahead and show yourself in that chat there, Bum Dot. Come on, Bum Dot. You can hop on this panel, Bum Dot. You can do it. Come on, Bum Dot. Come on, Bum. You can do it. They know they can't fuck with me. They can't handle me, and they mad. That's the real truth. I'm just being realistic. They mad as a bitch. Like, goddamn. You know, the fuck is you so mad for? Holy shit. I just trounced fucking Knowledge is Key. I just made a complete fool of you. And it wasn't hard. KDF, you're not a troll? Cool. A lot of people love that song. Doo doo doo. Alright. Golly, these people are mad. Ace said Batman for life. Holy shit, this is fucking funny. Ace, I pay you to hold me down. Hold me down. This shit is funny as fuck, bro. I have never seen a group of losers so goddamn mad that they are losers. It is incredible. Where's Mike Saw when you need him? I'm sure Mike Saw is watching. He likes to try to copy my flexes. Right, Mike Saw? I know you like this tank top. I got a whole pack of them today. God damn. Y'all this mad and bothered? Holy shit, bro. Like, that's what you think life is, right, Knowledge? Because all you do is sit in ratty apartments and shit doing nothing. Right? That's all you do. Literally. That's all the fuck you do. Is sit there and do nothing. That's what you think life about. To me, life about a lot more than that, Knowledge. You know? But yeah, like I said, I don't mind you talking shit because it doesn't make any sense because you're you and I'm me. You feel me? So I don't get it. You know, like I said, I'd love to hear where you're coming from. It's just I don't think you can make coherent sense of where the fuck you coming from. You loopy. You know what I mean? Jenny sees you loopy. Everyone sees you're loopy. Jesus Christ, Knowledge is Key's about as straight as a circle. This is ridiculous. Fucking man fan watching me and shit. He's probably jerking off to me. He's a weirdo. He's a sick, gay bastard. Spread the word around, people. Knowledge is Key is gay. He's homosexual as gets. He's homo. Mm-hmm. That's right. That's why he hangs out with French toast. Fucking embarrassing, man. God damn. Come on, Bummed Out. Come on this panel, Bummed Out. You can do Bummed Out. Come on, Bummed Out. God damn, these people are pathetic, bruh. But yeah, I enjoyed putting you in your place right now, Knowledge. That was fan-fucking-tastic. But yeah, you say, no one's gonna come over here. Motherfucker, you talk like you're gonna bring someone over here or some shit. Like, who's gonna come over on my panel? Are you gonna bring them? Because no one likes you. You only fuck with people you can control. That's the only reason Don P over there. The fuck you mean? Talking about, that's my man. Why? Like, that's your man how? I'm kind of confused. Real shit. Like, Don P kind of show a little kind of gay tendencies and shit. Real shit. He kind of sound gay. Like, is that what it is? Is that who you fucking... your wife, whatever the fuck that bitch's name is, ukulele or whatever the fuck, that bitch wants to be an Indian so goddamn bad she can taste it. It's just she's not Indian. I don't know what the fuck she is. I don't think she's an Indian. She might be. I don't fucking know. You know, I mean, why don't y'all just go live in a teepee or some shit somewhere and just, you know what I mean? Is that why you're mad? Are you mad at what my ancestors did to your ancestors? You know, let it out, Knowledge, and I'll give you a white shoulder to cry on. You know, because you sure are bad. I mean, he triggered as fuck. He pressed. That boy mad. I was being real. He mad as a bitch. You know what I mean? That Knowledge came and sit down there. He probably breaking shit in the room right now. He's like, fuck that Reese Nate. Fuck that motherfucking cracker. Fuck him. But he can't do shit about it. He's like red pill. He's straight pussy. He bitch made. He bitch made like his mama that didn't raise him. Real shit. Damn, I would love to meet your family, Knowledge, because I can guarantee you they some punk-ass bitches. Real shit, man. That's what I've seen you do anytime I've seen you on YouTube, my honest, legit, observation, I've seen you go around people and tell them your false testament of reality. Like, you the type of dude sound crazy. Like, you sound batshit crazy. Like, it's clear you're on medication. Like, I think you got Botox one day. What man gets Botox? Like, what is wrong with you? Like, seriously. You were disturbing. You go on YouTube, like, looking for little thrills in life because you have nothing going for you. Like, no, this nigga got nothing. I got 530 on my wrist and you're mad at that. So that's what they do. They come over here, they say all the points they're jealous of, right? And we already know what it is. And he say, nobody's going to come over there. You just did. What the fuck? What's wrong with these people? Like, I'm not asking anyone to come over here. What are you talking about? I don't need anyone to come over. You pay me by watching. Are you stupid? I get paid for views. Dog? Hot diggity dog that you can't afford? What do you mean? What the fuck? Like, why is your symbol a gorilla? Don't you think you should get away from the whole ape gorilla concept? It makes you look bad. I'm just saying. I'm just stating facts, and it seems like you get butthurt by it. You said, I made a career off of being an asshole. When was that? When? When was I an asshole? I would love to know. I'm an asshole because I said the truth? I don't think that's an asshole. I think that's a strong white man. What you hate because you're racist, right? Okay. Let's call it what it is. Let's not try to turn the whole shit around like we do everything. I mean, I would never want to swim with fucking Knowledge is Key because Knowledge is Key will get on the rubber duck raft and fucking turn it upside down because everything with knowledge got to be opposite day. That's right. Well, it sounds like a strong alpha male to me who said not only his opinion but proved it all to be facts. And like I said, none of you motherfuckers have yet to prove me wrong on one fucking statement I've said, because it's the truth. All of it. Not just about you, but everything that I've said, but definitely the shit I've said about you. Okay? It's that simple, though. See, that's the point of what we're supposed to be doing on here. People are supposed to come. It's called debating. It's called talking facts. They can't hang, so that's what they do. They do the trolling, gang stalking, weird gay shit. It has nothing to do with the platform. And you're not able to do it anymore. You never really were. You're wasting your time. You feel me? So like I said, us, I come here, I want to talk some real shit. I'm going to bring the facts, and I'm going to shut people down like him, clowns, that look stupid. I didn't ask you to come over here. You ain't got to come over here. Like I said, I don't mind having you talking, but you got to get over, like, if I prove you wrong, I prove you wrong. You got to quit holding on to this desperation of, no, I want to make an excuse. No, I just want to be right in the conversation. It's not about being right in the conversation. It's about getting to the point of reality that needs to be discussed. So right there you can see that bitch is with an immature ass nigga, okay, who's a nobody, who, like I said, is a bum and won't get up off his lazy fucking black ass and work, right? Just saying. Just saying, Knowledge. You know what I mean? If you have so much knowledge, knowledge is key, why have you been stalking me this whole time and ain't stopped me? Huh? 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 How come you're up here kissing my ass? Talking about your platform's growing like your pockets. Kind of sounds like you're gay. It sounds like the next thing you're going to talk about is my dick growing. I mean, it sounds pretty homosexual. I would not put it past you to say you're definitely a homosexual. You know what I mean? Like, god damn, bro. All you New York motherfuckers is fake. What do you get over it? What are you talking about? You're not real. Like, Texas is way more real than y'all. We always have been. You know that. You know we run this rap shit. The South run the rap shit. We made that clear. Motherfuckers disrespected Mano. He ain't do shit about it. He's a bitch. Real shit. I tell it straight up. Mano's a bitch. I ain't scared of him at all. The fuck you mean? Him and his army of niggas. That's all y'all have is armies. Because y'all can't fight your own fucking battles. And you still lose. Mano didn't do shit to Trinidad James. He didn't do a fucking thing. And I'm not. Trinidad James is a bitch. He's pussy. But I'm just saying. He ain't do nothing to him. He disrespected him. Disrespected all of New York. My son's gay ass came up there. Oh, here's my son. I'm my son. I don't like that you said that about me. Fucking my son gay ass. I do push-ups all day, but I'm still retarded. I still got a lazy eye. Fucking retarded water boy looking ass nigga motherfucker. Fucking look crazy. They hanging out with Hassan Campbell. Then Hassan Campbell and him couldn't get along. What a surprise. I mean, Hassan Campbell treats everything with every dude like a domestic relationship. They can't get along. It's got abuse in it, and beatings and all sorts of shit. It's disgusting. You know? All Hassan wants to do is have gay sex all the time. Real shit. Yeah, that's why he beats with Whack 100. Because they're gay. I'm just saying the truth, bro. There ain't no one in your state right now that fucking with me. There ain't no one in your state that even legit. We don't give a fuck about New York. I'm gonna tell you straight up. Y'all are irrelevant. Y'all been irrelevant. Y'all are the clowns who just had the first gateway to marketing. And look what you did with it. Nothing. Didn't nobody do shit. It was just a bunch of fucking people kissing their own ass. That's what the fuck y'all did. You just kissed your own ass. We could have done that down here. I mean, I guess they kind of did in Houston, but who wants to? That's stupid. Anyone can do the things y'all doing. I don't understand. Like, they're talking about, oh, come to New York. It's so great. Yeah, it's so awesome. I mean, the crime rate's crazy. The pollution's insane. You can barely fucking breathe there. Like, what? Yeah, it's so awesome. Can't even fucking walk anywhere. There's buildings everywhere. Like, can't even move. You know, you get shuttled like literally like a fucking canned sardine on the fucking shuttles and the fucking buses and shit. Fuck that. Fuck that. Hell no. The motherfuckers act hard and don't do shit like they did in Albany when I tried them and tested them and pressed them and they ain't do shit. Proved they pussy. Niggas in New York was scared of me. Just being real. I used to pull up in my truck on them motherfuckers and run them off the block. I swear on everything. Right there in Albany and everything. New York City was running shit. What are you talking about? Them boys scary. Real shit. Y'all been pussy. I'm just call it what it is. I'm not saying there ain't some real shit. Or that they don't get active. Yeah, they do. New York got some gangster shit, but it just ain't y'all. That's all. I'm not saying it's not a real ass environment. It can be very real, but it don't scare me. I'm a million times realer than all you motherfuckers. That's the reality of shit that I don't think you want to embrace. Right? Remember, I'm not JB Gunner. So when you try to tell me I'm something I'm not, I say fuck you. I say you can't tell me who I am because you're no one. You see, nobody knows you here. Nobody knows your name. Nobody knows you, period. You don't have a platform, so what do you mean? Who are you to make or pass any judgment? Who are you? I mean, that's what I want to know. I want to know who the fuck you think you are that you get to talk because you got a free YouTube channel, then get your money up. 530 on my wrist, got a piss. You mad at the fucking scooter charging right now, bitch? You probably mad. I guarantee you mad at every little thing I got. See that shirt right there? See how I just don't care? You can't even afford a shirt like that. Real shit, you can't. Look, a TV, look, a beanbag, right? See how quick I materialize all this? They said anyone could do what you do, really? Because I materialized all this out of thin air. You don't do that. Out of thin air, dude, it's nothing. They be so backwards, bro. They don't make any sense. Said fucking and Tyrese Need doesn't make you brave. I don't know what you're trying to say there is. It makes you ignorant and dumb. You fools gonna get your... yeah. It's a wrong person to chase clout from. I agree with that. Definitely the wrong person to chase clout from. Definitely. I'm a veteran at this shit. I know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? That's the difference. But like I said, I mean... no one cares, bro. No one cares about any of these no-name motherfuckers. They don't exist. And I'm just being realistic, man. Well, you gotta exist to have an opinion, you know. You can't just fucking run around fucking pretending like, oh, I'm someone because I said I'm someone. It don't work like that. You gotta actually be something. You know, you can't just talk, oh, I said something, so I matter. That's gonna be knowledge when he's 90 and shit. I'm still mad at Tyree because he didn't validate me. I love how you use those key words that apply to you. Nobody talks like that unless they're a narcissist. I don't even use the terminology validate. You're projecting. Why are you projecting? Like, it's the same question. It's weird, and it's irritating. Like, it's gay and weak. Like, shut the fuck up. Period. Quit talking about yourself. Like, we know you project. We know you only deal with people that you can try to control. I mean, clearly it didn't work out with your wife because I'm pretty sure she's fucking somebody else. I'm just saying. It looks pretty clear to me. You know what I mean? It looks pretty clear that she doesn't give a fuck about you. Being real. You know what I mean? You're a side piece. You're a side piece. You're a side piece. Oh, look at the side piece and laugh. Ha! You're funny. Oh my god. I really can't believe it, man. I can't believe this dude even tried to talk. It's fucking embarrassing. You're back, honey?
Yeah, I'm back.
You okay? I'm right here. I love you.
My tummy hurts.
I know, I figured.
I
I'm
love
sorry.
you too.
I love you.
I love you too.
Speaking of tummy, I'm pretty hungry. I'm just tired as fuck.
Yeah, you're hungry. I'm not.
Yeah. I might just go to the store or something and grab something.
Yeah,
Wasn't
that's a good idea.
wasn't he funny though? Don't he kind of remind you like Bugs Bunny or some shit? He's weird.
Yeah. Good.
I mean, literally, I did a whole expert talking like kicking facts, and his random shit he said. What did he say to me, honey? That made me crack up. Oh, he said you're very controlling.
He said a lot.
No. But like, let's go over that and analyze it so people can understand. Like, I'm patient as fuck. I don't need validation. Me asking my girlfriend is not validation, homie. That's just so you can hear facts from someone else. So,
Right.
like they act like if I'm asking you a question, like, right, and you back me up, that's not validation.
No, not at all.
Right, you knowledge you're seeking my validation.
Right.
That's why you come here. Go ahead.
Right. Any normal boyfriend would ask their girlfriend questions, vice versa. It doesn't mean it's validation. It's just normal to ask.
Right. That's how petty they are. Like, that's how they think. Like, well, if I don't ask my girlfriend anything, I can pretend that I'm the man and I'm the alpha male. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's why this dude's sitting in a room, a four-corner room, like a fucking kid when he's a grown-ass man doing nothing and then talking shit on the fucking camera all day and don't think that someone else is fucking his bitch. I got news for you, homie. You're stupid. Period. You're fucking dumb, you're stupid, and you're fucking petty. Real shit. And all that shit that y'all try to project because they showed, honey, that that's coming from them. You get what I'm saying? All that bullshit I talked about comes from them. Yeah, he's responsible for that too. He just admitted that because it's common sense. If they come over when he does, right, they're attacking in a group. So like I said, those attacks that don't work, man, it's called projection. Y'all weak. You feel me? It's not even attacking me. Yeah, it's just like them projecting, like them coming over. That's all they do. I'm weak. That's what El Frost Vivo did the first time I heard this bitch talk. She literally got on the camera and just started whining. Tyree, this, that. Like, dude, nobody wants to deal with some whiny-ass baby back bitches who are grown.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, that's all they started doing. Look at them. That's all they ever did. Why do you think Ashes failed and everything? They're all fucking losers. They're just weak-ass grown children. These are grown people, honey. Grown-ass adults. And they think like that.
Yeah, whine and complain.
Yeah, that's all they do. I promise you, that's all they do. Call me names from pre-K and whine and bitch like, bro, y'all gotta grow the fuck up, homie. Period. You a whole ass adult. Huh?
Like that's really doing something? No.
Yeah, it's fucking weird. Like I said, that's what they do. They come project. Like, they think that's normal and natural. Like, I don't know who put up with that shit. Like I said, clearly not your wife because she's not around. I love clowning. I love clowning on knowledge.
They are weak.
Yeah. I mean...
That was a clusterfuck.
Huh?
That was quite the clusterfuck.
I mean... Knowledge's face is like a clusterfuck. Honey, the last time Knowledge saw his wife was back in Nam. I am too. He was flying fighter jets with Bum Dot. People don't know that Bum Dot was a test pilot. Go ahead, I'm listening.
I'm just saying on his behalf, it was just one big, huge clusterfuck. I didn't understand a word he was saying. I didn't understand him coming over. I didn't anything of it.
Because it's not possible to understand, because it's narcissism, NPD at its finest. So I have diagnosed you, and I'm in the position to diagnose you. Notice how you're not in the position and I am, because I studied this shit for years upon years and had more experience with narcissists than anyone. Knowledge, I have diagnosed you with NPD. Here's your prescription. What?
In the nutshell, at the end of the day, anyone who comes over and just harassing and bothering you, clearly you can see they're unhappy in their life.
I mean, they show their jealousy because they always bring up the points that they're jealous of. Like, you notice how he asked about the watch because he's mad at that.
Oh yeah, that I did.
They all do this. They all do the same shit. Jared does the same shit. Like I don't understand what Jared's issue is. Period. Like you know what I mean? Like I understand. Like I probably made him feel bad that one night that we were talking during COVID online. You know, and like I apologize for that, but that's all I can do. You know what I mean? But it doesn't mean that what I said, that it didn't have some truth to it as far as like him changing as a person. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that was to help him. I've never ever been malicious towards Jared. I've always tried to give him the right advice as a friend because I actually cared. Is that not true?
Yeah, tough love.
Yeah, tough love, exactly. I've always cared about Jared. He's the one who went this rogue route and started acting like he's my enemy and shit for no reason. I was never like that towards him. It's just like when you keep on going and going and going, like, you know, and even then I didn't really respond. I haven't given him any attention with it, you know what I mean?
I know exactly what you're saying, and that's true.
Right. So, like I said, I mean, they're on here on some immature shit as far as knowledge, like trying to like, oh, I want to paint him as a bad guy. To who? Talking about nobody will come over there. Who's nobody? Nobody goes to your fucking program, motherfucker. Do you have eyes?
That's true. You don't get
For real. He doesn't get anyone. I can't do this. Where's Bum Dot? We need a hug for real from Bum Dot. Holy shit. The last time that someone visited Knowledge's Keys channel in his live was before the Old Testament was written. Oh, it's too much. Holy shit. The last time that Knowledge made a valid point on his live, Jesus resurrected from the dead. Oh, it's funny. Oh, I can't do this. Oh, for real. Knowledge's key says so too when he's on the shitter. When he has diarrhea. That's all that comes out of that boy's mouth. Jesus Christ. Knowledge was trying to tell his wife something. She said, wipe your ass. You like that joke, honey? Said, Jesus, Knowledge, if you're just going to spew shit everywhere and diarrhea, at least clean up after yourself. One night, Knowledge's key was watching South Park with Mr. Hanky. The marriage ended there. She walked into the room. She said, I don't know which one is the real you anymore. Who have you become, Knowledge? That's probably why they're so nice to you when you went to Mexico, because every time they look at you, they have the urge to go take another shit. Being honest, Knowledge. Yeah. Like, literally. Like, I'm in the middle of mine today. I'm doing enchiladas. Here you go. Here's your enchiladas. Nice Negro. Be a good Negro pet for us. Be a good Negro Knowledge. You can do it. Wait, it gets worse. It gets worse. They're like, we saw the way that you sucked off Don P. Then Red Pill came over. He's like, Orley Holmes, you think he'll do that to me? Oh, for real. Red Pill's son is so gay they put him in a different class. When the teacher called attendance this Wednesday, they said, Jacob gay? Jacob gay. Of course, Red Pill's son was in the back. He said, it's Jacoby, and I'm not gay. It gets better. So they had a history class one day. Wait for it. It's coming. So the teacher pulled Jacoby aside. He said, have you seen your father? He said, because I talked to him today in the office, Red Pill came through. I said, that's not a deformity. Your lips only get like that doing one thing. Red Pill went in the office. Sarah! Sarah! Of course, when Red Pill came to the office, the teacher played his favorite song. Oh, Sarah. Oh, Sarah. Oh, Sarah. I'm starting to think Sarah's like the Easter Bunny and shit. That bitch don't exist. Clearly. You mean to tell me that this entire time I've been lied to? Santa Claus isn't real and neither is Sarah? What the fuck is wrong with you people? He was so convincing. I'm gonna tell you something, Red Pill. If it takes you 5 years and you got nowhere, I mean, she probably doesn't want you. She's probably not interested. I think she made that clear when she told you, I'm not interested, Red Pill. But no, not Red Pill. Red Pill deals with fucking rejection the way blacks dealt with slavery. It's like when me and my friend in Tarpon Springs were throwing water cups at people. We were throwing water on people. It's the same concept. We got caught red-handed. The officer was like, he's like, we have a report of 2 Caucasian males throwing water in cups just like those. I said, oh shit. They were right there in the dash of my truck. I said, no, I just, like, no, officer, I was just real thirsty. He was like, so you needed 6 cups to drink 1 drink? I was like, we went out to eat, there was 6 of us, we dropped the 4 friends off earlier. It's the same shit they do when it comes to slavery and their whole history. It's identical. Literally. It's identical. It's the same shit. I was lying my ass off. Like, no, that wasn't us. It was fun, too. We were having a blast pouring water on folks. Well, yeah, I asked my friend, like, what? I was like, I think he's onto us. Tyree was panicking. I was a starting point guard in the high school. I said, this is going to fuck up my whole career. I said, well, what do we do, bro? Like, he knows. He knows it's us. We're the only 2 Caucasian males with cups. My friend, he had autism. He was a genius. That motherfucker, you know what he said? He said, deny, deny, deny. It was like an empath being trained in narcissism. I had no choice. I listened to him. officer was like, were y'all throwing water on people? No, sir. Would never do such a thing. It's not my thing. That doesn't sound fun. And yeah, he just kind of left. He was like, we got better shit to do. We don't have any more noodles in the Chinese restaurant in here. If you want noodles, you'll have to come back at 9. What happened here, right? It's not a nail, right? Kind of. Yeah. Is that a gripper?
Yeah.
Sweet. Let me try it. This is a powerful one.
Yeah.
I get all my exercise from jerking off. How long do you think I can hold it? What? Oh, nice. TMI. Too much information. What is it? Oh, yeah. They took it out? I don't know what's in. Oh, yeah, from the cats, probably. Alright, I'm done. I could probably hold it longer than. Do you have any jokes? No. You're a serious guy. You want to be the Joker for my film? Well, no, you'd have to be Batman and I'd be Joker. I think I'd make a good Joker, too. He said, boss got more jokes than you have. He's talking to my audience. No, it's actually really cool. I need one of those. I want to get the rope with the stick and the weight to roll for your farm. Like they use for baseball and shit. Oh, that'll help.
Especially if I'm trying to get a big one. So I'm gonna fix the part. Soon I'm gonna get all of this tatted, man.
What are you gonna get on it?
Arm.
A sleeve?
Yeah, full sleeve.
What's the sleeve gonna say?
Basically, mostly clouds and little things around it, and it's gonna have a scripture right here. But it's gonna have a motherfucker. But it is what it is.
You know, it'd be funny if like a nerd got like every gang tattoo possible. Just so if they ever get booked, they're like, you know, they like identify your tats and shit. They'd be like, you belong to every gang. And you just be like a nerd. They would fuck him over because they would throw him in the bad pod just because of that.
Oh, yeah.
Like if you have a tat, you're fucked. You're going in there.
Yeah, I mean, I got this one.
If you have one that signals gang affiliation.
Yeah, I got this one. It signals gang.
What gang?
Bayuco.
Oh, I like Bayucos, yeah. I was housed with Bayucos.
Yeah, it's... Nah, but if
I was in a paddy wagon with fucking Bayucos.
If I get locked up again and they see this, they're gonna look at You don't want to jump me.
Nah. Not from my experience, what I saw in there. The Vyukas are like the ones that run shit. They probably make you run the tank, honestly. I think the fighting works a little different. I mean, it could. It just depends, I guess. But I've never. I always chill with Vyukas. I've always gotten along with them.
Yeah, let's just hope I don't get locked up at all.
Right.
This shit go
That's the goal. You don't want to be like, no, just key.
Does this shit go here?
What? I don't even know. I'd rather you just leave it there. Though. It's for clothes or what?
I don't even know, man.
I don't even use it. I thought about throwing it away the other day. Well, yeah, I'm just chilling. Oh, you want to maybe go get some food somewhere? Cause I'm kind of hungry.
More how?
Huh?
How?
Ah, fuck, it don't work.
The
Serious?
battery's completely dead. We were about to ask you though if you can get
What?
if you can get a battery first.
Where?
O'Reilly's
What kind of battery?
for a car.
I know that, but like, how much are they or what the fuck?
I don't know. I got like 50 or something around it. 54.
Yeah, just give me like an exact price and I'll see. I'm kind of low on funds right now, but I could get it figured out. But yeah, I mean, I would try to see.
I know for a fact at the center, downtown, they were selling for like 45. But I'll see if I
Yeah,
can
a little
tell-
cheaper downtown.
I'll tell the neighbor though. I'll be like, hey, can you take me? And he'll probably be down. Hold on, let me take a piss. I'm fucking pissed.
Wait, oh, the neighbor would give a ride? The neighbor would give a ride?
Yeah, he'll give me a ride with
Just
it.
remember that we're on this thing.
Oh yeah. I'll be right back.
Alright, we'll figure it out. That was a funny joke you said, honey. This one?
What?
There's a cutoff age. Your joke right here was funny.
Oh, yeah.
All I know is that Knowledge is
It's
very
true.
angry right now. Knowledge is very mad. I don't know how many holes he might punch in his fiberglass wall that you could just punch right through. But he's pretty pissed. Okay, it's my turn, Knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna end this.
I wonder if you'll even remember the
What?
sounded pretty fucked up on something.
Yeah, he's probably on drugs.
I wonder if you'll remember this.
Oh, he'll
It
remember.
sounded really fucked up on thing.
Nah, it stung his heart. It'll be etched in his soul for all his existence. You know what I mean?
It is what it is. You're gonna get disgruntled, mad, psychotic people.
Right, and that's my thing. Like, I get plenty of people over here. Like, I'm not trying to get people over here, though. That's the weird part. Like, I'm gonna be promoting in my real life pretty soon, so I am gonna get people over here. But what's it to you? You know, it's kind of odd. Yeah.
We don't want that.
Right, like I just don't get people like that think like, well, you're supposed to kiss my ass and agree with my false testament. You just proved that you're a hypocrite and you're projecting and contradicting yourself, and that you only deal with people you can control. That's why you don't come over here. I don't give a fuck. I'm not part of your false testament, bro. Everything you say is horseshit. Your knowledge, for Christ's sake. Jesus.
He was project.
Yeah. He was vividly projecting. He was projecting so much we need to buy him a projector. Jesus Christ.
Exactly.
Motherfucker projected so much I thought he was gonna. He projected so much I thought he was gonna show me a PowerPoint.
Precisely.
That was a joke. Get it? Projecting PowerPoint. I'm easily entertained. What up, blood?
What it do, cuz?
What up, blood? What if I talked like that? Will you still
Hello.
talk to me?
Yeah.
If I was like, what's up, cuz? Come on, cuz. You can do it, cuz.
This fucking little Bullshit ass tag is fucking always bugging me.
Why you just rip it off?
Oh, fucking fuck up my whole shit.
How?
But it's just this stuff.
I bought these today and they're badass. Tank top. I got white, gray, honey. I got like 6 of them. So now I know where to get them instead of bullshit Walmart, because Walmart sucks. No, I went to Walmart and that little motherfucker sold me some fucking kitty fucking tank tops. He sold me children's tank tops. I tried to fit into those, bro. It's like fitting into like a fucking meat compactor. I can't even fucking breathe in them. And I had to wear one for the whole day. Yeah, I looked like a fucking girl with a bra on. Kept coming up when I was riding and shit. My belly button's coming out. I looked like zippy long stockings and shit on the scooter. It's
Yeah, they
fucked
did
up.
that on purpose.
Yeah, like fucking little son of a bitch sold me fucking children's fucking tank tops. What kind of shit is that? Like, I don't want children's tank tops. I want fucking men's tank. But now I know where I can get them. Fuck Walmart.
I see how it is. I don't see no fucking this nigga. I just load up and goes open. And that, you know, ain't much.
How does the Jeopardy song go, honey? Oh yeah.
Straight back to room, some shots up in the ground.
You know who you look like when you do that? Fucking Young Mozzie.
Niggas clipped up, so it's sticked up.
Has anyone ever seen Young Mozzie?
Nah, we'll get busy.
Here, can I show you?
No.
Can I show you to him?
Doing that.
Don't fix your hair. You look fine. Look, he looks like Young Mozzie. Do you know who Young Mozzie is? I can't believe if nobody knows who Young Mozzie is. See, right there, that shit. Where do you get that from?
This?
Yeah, is that from a rapper? Because he's biting Young Mozzie. Young Mozzie's the dude that invented that shit, I think. He'd go like this all the time. But it's weird. I don't understand it. But he talk exactly the way you're talking, and he'd like do drugs and like sip lean and shit. And then he'd go like this thing. I don't know how he does it. He'd go like this or something, and he'd talk like that. Like he was like geeked out all the time. So he'd go like that, and he'd talk like that and shit. Like it was fucking crazy. But like it looks cool for like the music videos and shit. But Young Mozzie was he lived in like Atlanta and shit. And
Y'all allergic to peanut?
Yeah, some of them I don't want to chance at them. Right? But no, I can eat the regular ones normally. I don't know. I ate some the other night. Like Knowledge is key. He's always eating hot nuts in his mouth. That was a joke. But yeah, I got some hot nuts. Remember, honey, I bought the hot nuts and they were like making me allergic to them. Some different flavor or some shit.
You know what's funny?
That freaked me out because I love the original, like the Fuego, and now I don't know if like if I eat them, if it's gonna do that to me again. I don't know if they're different because it was a different flavor, so I don't know if they have something else in them, but it was fucking me up.
You know what's funny? This chick hasn't answered me like the whole day. I dropped her already. I haven't back. She like, what's the move?
I'm pretty blind.
She like, look.
All I see is it looks like a body with a phone on it, cause she has her phone over her face.
No, she has.
Imagine if it was like a phone face.
I'm talking about this one. Look, what's the move?
Is that the same one?
Yeah, she was here saying what's the move. It's cool. Trying to hit her phone on niggas.
You should have said like the move is you need to dump your other.
Nah, it's cool. I ain't gonna tell you shit.
Really? I would.
I'm gonna do her own little shit. I got my own shit going on. I ain't gotta worry about no hoe.
You're nicer than me. If I catch him with another dude, I'd be like, so when's your birthday? And I'd wait, and I'd buy her a birthday cake, and then I'd write whore in the candles. I'm sadistic.
Yeah.
And I'd just look at her, and I'd be like, yeah, you remember that shit you did that you thought I didn't know about? Known this entire time. Happy birthday.
Nah,
Whore.
I wouldn't even do that. I would just let it be, and I would go with my own shit. I don't gotta waste my time on all like that.
You definitely don't.
Cause either way, she's
now I can't get Young Mozzie out of my head when you're talking. Bro, I gotta show you who Young Mozzie is, bro. You're gonna trip balls. He talks just the way you're talking. It's fucking trippy.
Man, man, you know what the fuck going on, man.
Just like that. What are you getting this from, bro? Are you copying him or you don't know who he is?
No,
You sound exactly like him, bro. I'm gonna show y'all. What the fuck, dude? Man. He's from Atlanta. I used to live in Atlanta. Nah, like Young Mozzie was the one who was with. He was claiming he was like Cat Stack's pimp. Do you know who Cat Stacks is, honey?
No, I don't, honey.
She's one of the only females in hip hop that I thought was attractive. Kind of. She kind of fell off. But
Can you show me Young Mozzie too?
Huh?
Looks like.
I don't know
who Young Mozzie.
Here, well,
yeah, he's always like.
I don't want to really put it on the thing because I don't want to risk a copyright, but I can play the voice.
Oh.
No, not him. This is a different dude. This dude is gone. They took him out of the Waffle House, honey, in like Georgia. Atlanta's real. Like Atlanta, they hate on each other like everywhere. It's like crabs in a bucket.
It's because he doesn't be here.
No, but like Young Mozzie was cool. Like I used to follow his shit. Like I actually liked. I didn't really listen to his music. Like that's crazy how rappers have careers and like people don't even listen to their music. It's just more about like them and their videos. I just want you to hear him. I'm trying to see like I wanted an interview where he's more like geeked out and shit, but I'm trying to find it. It's like they take all the shit down. Man, Atlanta's losing everybody. Oh, here's the one where he flips out on the dudes at the gas station. I used to go to this gas station, bro.
Oh, Y-U-N-G.
Yeah, look, I'm gonna show you. I used to go to. I used to live right next to this gas station. This is right. I think this is right near. I lived in Mableton, Georgia. I think this is the same fucking gas station. I used to go there.
Oh,
and yeah. I know I've been there because I've been to every fucking gas station in anywhere in Atlanta, basically. But like, I think I used to go to this one a lot because I think I lived in that area. And look, he fucking flips on me.
Sitting on the couch, with my legs crossed.
And I'll show you him in close up. He flips on me right here. See that tech tech? Tech tech is like a foreigner or something that came here and just started like pouring
you know, Mechanicsville at the Texas Coast Post where I'm at every day. I had to find them out there on the 60s. Had my $100,000 chain on. You see them aqua blue diamonds.
See, he'll start doing this shit and doing shit with his
no
hands.
fake shit. We ain't plies and no shit like that. You know what I mean? But the fuck nigga boy got the nerve to pull up to the video and shoot with three niggas.
Real dude.
Shit, cause Cat in the video, so I guess he coming straight hug in. But it's like, come on, man. You was with my homies last time, man. I thought you were with him. That's the only reason you got to pass, my nigga. When I figure out you ain't with my homies, bro, it's over. Anytime we see you, my nigga, we gonna do you, my nigga. The bitch nigga had the nerve to pull out a razor like a bitch.
This is literally the shit I
had to pull out a fucking razor. He pulled up his Magnum with 4 other niggas. They lapped up in the Magnum like some bitches.
And he kicked the lights out of the motherfucking car and they still ain't get out and do shit.
Niggas, Bart the only one that had the car with the razor. Like a bitch. I think he had that shit.
He showed me his song right now. His song's called "Take My Life," and that's exactly what they did to him. He kept begging for it. Like they hit him up one time, honey. He goes, "Aim for my head. Quit aiming for my legs." Like, why was he giving him instructions? Like, I think he wanted to die. I don't think Young Mozzie wanted to live. No, like I really think he was suicidal. Yeah. Because he was always on drugs, so like that doesn't help either. And like,
his tongue like a little hoe. You know what I mean? And goddamn. The other 3 niggas scared to spook. They scared to get out the car.
Like,
be like, what the fuck? I kicked the lights out the car. The niggas still won't get out the car. I'm by myself. My people holding me back.
He hits a 110-pound girl, but he won't touch Mazzy.
These niggas pulling out blades, my nigga. God be in respect the pistol more than that nigga shoot me in my face, my nigga. That ain't nothing, my nigga. I ain't scared to die. That's one thing about it. We do this shit every day, my nigga.
That much is clear.
But boy, we gonna see you again, my nigga. You already know. Fuck with me. Straight cash, Young Mozzie, man. Fuck all that bullshit.
Look, that's the whole shit. This how I get what? Yeah, probably made it on there. Sometimes they put like the fake stink, but it probably made it on. Wow. There was something. And the dude gets out.
nigga. Man, you know you ain't that type nigga, right? You know y'all ain't that. You know you ain't that type nigga, my nigga. Fuck you, I see that play. You got no raise a little pussy. You got to raise a little pussy.
Now you understand pussy? You understand you gotta raise your little pussy? Because you took out a blade? This one? What? Push the lights out over? I could show you a video. This is what he looked like.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at him, bro. I'm hearing him right now.
I don't know, that shit trips me out. See, you gotta make him a rapper. Only we're not gonna repeat the same cycle.
I mean, if I really wanted to, I could start speaking like him.
Start doing what?
I said if I really wanted to, I could start speaking like him. But I feel like people gonna be like.
It would kind of trip me out. I'd be like, "Are you all right?"
Yeah.
Or maybe I'd just join you, and then I'd be like, "Yeah, you know what it is, cub blood." Yeah. Yeah, dog. Sometimes I talk like that, but I don't. Not that far. I don't think. Yeah, it's all young Mozzie shit. That other Mozzie, I don't even know who that is.
I don't know.
What do you mean the neighbor will give us a ride? What the fuck? The neighbor will give us a ride?
Oh yeah. I'm cool with him. Like, matter of fact, let me show you a recording.
Don't say any personal info or addresses. We live in a dumpster. That's what y'all need to know, right? We live in this is a dumpster. We live in a big garbage can. Yeah. Yeah. With strobe lights. That's why I got the strobe lights installed in the dumpster.
This was it.
The fucking cat was pulling down my lights, and now they're not working with the remote. I don't think it's that. I think it's I don't have it pointed right or something because I put the other side over there. I don't know. I'm kind of pissed about it. I think maybe because I have this tucked in. What? Yeah, it don't work. Look, try this. Try it now. Point it over here. Oh, you got it. How did you get it? Hit another mode. So it's working?
Yeah.
But why did I... It's like I took this off and now it wants to work. Alright, cool. I'll just leave that part off. Because it wasn't working. I was literally doing it.
It's because you got to aim it right there.
Well, hey. I have bad aim. That's why I pissed on the toilet seat. Yeah.
Look, man.
I ain't good with you, honey. In the bedroom.
Oh, all the time.
I'm not knowledge is key. Knowledge is key. I heard his wife said that he couldn't hit the broadside of a barn in the bedroom.
Hold on, cuz. What the fuck?
That's why she ran for the hills.
Nah, I think it's up in history, feel me?
Run for the hills.
Oh, you're funny, honey. I really am fucking hungry. Can you believe I'm hungry? It's about that time, right? Yeah, I'm gonna hop off here. I gotta piss too. Alright, knowledge, get off my dick.
Man, that motherfucker trying to fucking steal my bikes and shit.
Pissing you eat.